Get in, losers, and welcome to this town square of town squares. We're all mean girls here as No Rolls Bard plays Blood on the Clock Tower. I'm Tom, and I'm joined by the Clock Tower clique of Adam.
I will make fetch happen.
Dom.
Hello.
Mara.
Hi.
Ken.
Hello.
Holly.
Stop trying to make fetch happen.
Sullivan.
Hello.
John.
On Thursdays, we wear red.
Brooke.
John's hair is full of secrets.
Tempest.
My breasts can tell that it's raining today.
New girl Manav.
Hi.
And pray you don't end up in his Burns book, Ben.
Yes.
Very good. You know when you hear the pun that started the whole thing, you'd be like, oh, that's the origin story.
Work back from that.
Yeah, that's it.
Actually, if you're interested in canon, this was an unused intro from season 1 when I thought about doing a high school themed episode.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Bit of trivia for the fans. Right. Ask not for whom the bell rolls. It rolls for thee. Good night. Okay, Ben, it's that time again. Let's go around the town square and talk about who everyone is. But before we do you want to just say a couple of words about what makes this script different?
So this is a homebrew script. That means it's full of characters that have been created by somebody other than us at the Pandemonium Institute. This is actually a script that was handed to me at a convention by a No Rolls Bard fan. It's called If You're Sullivan, Who Am I? And it contains a large number of the regular cast and crew from No Rolls Bard, and they've been made into various Blood on the Clock Tower characters.
Well, with that in mind, let's start. Let's start with Dom. Dom is the demon for this game, and Dom is the Adam Blampied.
He is the Adam Blampied, whose ability is each night choose a player, they die. Evil players may talk privately for 1 minute at dusk. So, obviously, he kills someone at night, which is par for the course. But also, when night falls, we will drag Dom, Adam, and Brooke into a private chat and give them exactly 60 seconds to talk shop, which is going to be extremely useful for them. It means that they can probably get away without having to spend time talking to each other during the day, which is always something that's kind of scary for the evil team because they can get nailed to the wall as a result of it.
Our first minion of the game then is Adam. And
it's getting confusing already, right?
Yeah, our first minion of the game is Adam, and Adam is the Tempest.
The Tempest! On your first night, look at the grimoire and choose a player. They are poisoned. Choose a not-in-play character. You register as this character even if dead. So it's basically a widow with a little cherry on top. So Adam will see every character in play. He'll choose one of them to be perma-poisoned, and then he'll choose a character to register as. And if any other characters look at him, he will register as that character. It must be a not-in-play character, though.
Okay, our first townsperson of this game is Manav, and Manav is the Angela.
Angela. Each day, privately ask the storyteller any yes-no question. Once per game, the storyteller may lie to you. So it's a variation on a theme. It's quite similar to the artist, if people are familiar with that, with the difference being that instead of it being a once-per-game ability, it's an everyday ability, but at some point during the game, we are allowed to lie to them once, regardless of whether they're sober or drunk. Of course, if they are sober or drunk, we can also lie to them as much as we like.
Now we have the IRL Tempest, who is the Father Benjamin.
The Father Benjamin. You and Daddy Ben know each other. If you are the first Ben to die by execution, your team loses, plus Daddy Ben. So it is basically the evil twin, but in good form. So it adds in a minion, and yeah, it's an interesting one because townsfolk abilities are supposed to help the town. This one doesn't. Which is you would never find something like this in an official townsfolk because townsfolk are supposed to be powerful, good characters. But it does create an interesting situation because Tempest will know that there's a Daddy Ben in play and will need to try and convince people to execute them before they execute him.
And on that subject, Brooke is this game's Daddy Ben and the second minion.
You and Father Benjamin know each other. Good cannot win until both Bens are dead. So that is more or less word for word the evil twins ability from Sects and Violets. But yeah, Daddy Ben adds in Father Benjamin. They know each other. They've got to fight each other. It's a bend down, if you like.
So Holly is our next townsperson, and Holly is the Pete.
The Pete's. Each day you may visit the storyteller to privately learn 3 statements, only one of which is true. It's another variation on a theme. It's quite similar to the Savant from Sects and Violets. Each day Holly will visit me, or visit Tom, or visit both of us, and we'll give her 3 statements. 2 of them will be false and 1 of them will be true.
Next up, Mara is the Lorry.
The Lorry. The first evil player you nominate is drunk until tomorrow dusk. If you do not nominate an evil player before you die, you become evil that night. Mara is going to be incentivized to nominate every day, because the moment she hits an evil player, that evil player will be made drunk the whole of that day, the whole of the next night, and the whole of the following day, which is incredibly powerful. So if Mara can nail an evil player nice and early, it may well completely shut down evil's killing machine, especially if Mara chooses Dom.
Who is the Adam?
Who is the Adam, yeah, just to make that clear. Dom, who is Adam.
Next up, we have John Gracie, who is the Dan.
The Dan. Once per game at night, choose a dead player. If they are a townsfolk, they are resurrected. If not, you die. Again, this is kind of a variation on a theme. It's not too dissimilar to the Professor. John, aka Dan, can resurrect a townsfolk if they choose one. And they'll know pretty much for certain if they didn't choose one, because they'll die as a result. And I don't think there are many other ways for 2 people to die in the night on this script.
Now we have Ken, who is this game's Ollie.
If both your alive neighbours are good, they are sober and healthy. Yeah, it's an interesting one. That it's not too dissimilar to the Tea Lady in that it requires both their living neighbours to be good, but instead of protecting them from death, it protects them from poison and drunkenness. And of course that will be in action because John and Sully are both good.
So a lot of these townsfolk powers you've been saying are variations on an established theme, twists on something that's already there. But this next power leans very heavily into the NRB mythos that's been built up over these last couple of years. So Sullivan, our final outsider, is the Sock Sullivan.
The Sock Sullivan, whose ability reads, "You think you are Sullivan, but you are not. Each night choose a player. They are drunk until dusk. You must publicly claim Sullivan by the end of your second day, or a player is drunk." And so that's obviously very debilitating and very hilarious, but to give it some context, we'll switch out Sock Sullivan's token for Sullivan, which we'll have to send to him. And if he were Sullivan, his ability would be that he chooses a player each night and they are not affected by drunkenness or poisoning until dusk. With the same caveat that he must claim to be Sullivan by the end of the day or be perma-drunk. So, yeah, Sully's going to be thinking that he makes people sober and healthy, but in actuality, he's making people drunk or poisoned.
Right, let's quickly go through the demon bluffs before we start visiting people.
Okay, we've got a Blair. You start knowing a good player. If you are drunk or poisoned during the first night, they are evil. It's kind of a variation on a theme again, because it's quite similar to the bounty hunter who turns a townsfolk evil but starts knowing an evil player. In this case, it's they know a good player unless they're drunk or poisoned on night one, in which case we'll tell them that an evil player is the good player that they know. Next bluff is Brooke. Once per game at night, choose a player, you learn their alignment. That's a pretty simple one. You just pick someone and learn whether they're good or evil, which is always going to be a useful thing in Clock Tower, and especially a useful bluff.
And the third and final bluff
is Tom. It's you, Tom.
It's
represented by these 2 trees.
It me.
Each day make 2 public game-related statements. Tonight, if both were correct, choose a dead player. They regain their ability until dusk. If not, a player is drunk until tomorrow dusk. That's an interesting one. It's going to be relatively difficult to bluff because no dead good player is going to wake up and get their ability. So if evil are going to bluff it, they're either going to have to bluff it as them being poisoned or drunk and it not working, or they're going to have to bluff using it on one of their own dead minions and have them pretend that they got their ability back. So I'm really looking forward to seeing if they actually try that, because if they can pull it off, it'll be awesome.
To add one more element to the pot, this game is going to include a fabled character. So for those watching who haven't encountered them before, can you just quickly let us know what a fabled character is and what this particular fabled character will be doing?
So, fabled characters alter the game's core rules in some way. It can do all sorts of things and have all kinds of functions, but this one's a simple one. It's the Sentinel, and it just adds or subtracts an outsider in play. We've put this in because we wanted both the Adam Blampied character and the Ken character to be in play, but Adam removes an outsider, and we really wanted to put an outsider in this case, Sock Sullivan. So this basically gives us the leeway to do that.
That's it then, Ben. It's time to start our nightly rounds.
Okie dokie.
Hello, Dom.
I'm not Dom. I'm Adam Blampied.
What a horrible turn of events.
It's so hobbable. I'm hobbable. I'm a hobbable babeman.
As the demon, you're going to want to know who your minions are.
Absolutely.
So your first minion is Brooke.
Hooray!
And your second minion is Adam.
No! Oh no, this is good because now I can torment him with this voice in private, which is great.
Yeah, sounds like a good team captain to me.
Yeah!
So these are your demon bluffs, and again, ask any questions you have about these. Sure. So whereas IRL Brooke is your minion,
Yes. Oh god, it's so
the Brooke roll is one of your bluffs.
right.
And to clarify things, although the Brooke is one of your bluffs, your other bluff, or one of your other bluffs, is also the Blair.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh no! Okay.
But in the name of some clarity, especially for when you and I are talking, your third bluff is the Tom.
I think the use of the definite article is going to be very helpful.
Yeah, that's your way out of these woods for sure.
Jesus.
That definite article. That all seemed clear to you.
Because it doesn't to me.
That fills me with confidence. I'm just going to start killing people and hope for the best. And if I can get away with
strategy.
Without telling anyone who I am, that'd be great.
All right, Tom. We'll see you again soon.
I hope so.
Oh, hey, how you doing there, bud? It's awful nice of you to stop by me.
Wow, stop
Ben,
right now. Enough.
Ben, we've come into the wrong room. We're in...
What's up, you bunch of hosers?
Oh, sorry, mate. We wanted to speak, so we wanted to speak to Adam. My mistake.
I wish I had a mask. Let's see if I can find a mask during this recording. No, I think it's like I'm sort of like a spy witch. I'm a spitch. I'm very, very happy about that. No one knows I'm in play, right? like unlike the witch, no one gets told I'm in play.
Unlike the widow, yeah, that's right.
You're not catching me, assholes. Yeah, this seems like a mega powerful role. I might be wrong, but this all seems... I mean, obviously I don't get to do anything after the first night, right? But I get to have a cast iron bluff, apparently.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take it.
Your fellow minion is... Brooke.
My fellow minion is Brooke. Absolutely wonderful.
And your demon. Your demon is Dom.
Yes. God, I hope he's me. That would really make him cross. So, the Grim, please.
No, we'll come back to you for that one, because it's possible you might get drunked or poisoned on night one.
Well, if that happens, I will be very, very cross indeed.
You can use the time to try and find yourself a mask if you like.
I'll do that. It's a great shout. I'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Ms. Bourgeois.
Oh, hello. How's it going?
Hello, Brooke.
Yeah, good, thanks. Yourself?
Yeah, good. I'm feeling
Presumably
like
awesome,
you,
right? Because
I guess.
Yeah, it must.
Pretty
How
awesome.
does it feel? How is it different to being Brooke?
I feel more powerful and much more like a dad. Like
Dad.
like a dad. Yeah, not a daddy, like a dad. I'm a dad.
Dad Ben.
Yeah.
Okay, well, from Dad Ben to Bad Brooke.
Yes, there we go.
Your fellow minion for this game is none other than Adam.
Oh, lovely.
And
Okay.
your demon, your team captain, your mean captain, in fact, is Dom.
Yes, very good. We'll be a mean girl posse.
Oh my god, you just look like a burglar.
I'm gonna take all your stuff there, bud. I'm gonna apologize about it. I'm not gonna feel too good about myself, but I'm gonna do it.
You are veering into Indian.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tempest. I know lots about Japanese wrestling.
Yeah, story checks out.
Right, Grim.
Yep, I've sent it to you on Discord.
Have you now?
I have
Ooh,
indeed.
let's have a little butcher, shall we? Right. Okay. He is me! He's me! He's been! Yay! Oh, I'm so happy. All right, okay. So, who to not screw with? I can't screw with Tempest because that'll screw with Brooke, I think. Could screw with... Ooh. Dan is sober and healthy, apparently. I'll see if I can do something about that. Oh, resurrect people? Don't think so, John. Sock Puppet Sullivan, that's wonderful.
Read Ollie's ability. Or Ken's ability, should I say.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. That might be the one, you know. That might be the one. That's too powerful, because he will negate me trying to drunk either Dan or Sally, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't do it to Marnev. I can't make Marnev drunk on his first day. Okay.
Adam, have you thought about how you're going to explain to people why you look like you've just done a bank job?
Look, my plan is to take this off when it comes to the town square. This is just for you. This is just a little treat for you guys. Okay, so I am going to drunk Ken, please, or
Okay.
poison Ken,
Ken is pepper poisoned.
because then that'll cascade onto Sully Bobs.
Cool.
And I'm also going to make myself. I'm going to make myself Brooke, please.
You want to register as Brooke. Now we're going to go visit Sullivan, and he's going to unknowingly make somebody drunk.
Hello.
Hello, Sullivan. Do you have any questions about Sullivan?
I'm just over the moon that I'm the Sullivan, or potentially the sock puppet Sullivan. Either way, I'm just so happy about it. It's so good. No, I've got no questions. Do I choose someone?
You do
tonight?
choose someone, yes.
Well, you know what? I'm going to play thinking I am definitely the Sullivan, so I'm gonna choose Marnev because he's the earliest player. I want to give him the best chance possible. So
Okay.
thank you.
Marnov it is. Thank you. Oh dear.
Oh,
Poor
no.
Marnov.
Oh, no, Ben.
We're going to lie to Marnov about a yes-no question. He had the best of intentions as well. It was like, let's pick this new player, make sure he has a nice time. No! Bad time. Bad time for Marnov.
Okay, who next? Off to see Brooke.
Brooke and then Tempest. We could just drag them both into a private chat and have them stare each other down, which might be entertaining.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Let's do that.
Hello, Brooke and Tempest.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Hey, Tempest.
One of
Yay.
you is a bad dad, and the other one is an excellent father figure.
Oh, Tempest. Can't believe it. Shame on you. It's
Oh,
terrible.
get out of here, Brooke. Get out of here, Brooke.
I am your father. But really, I'm
No.
I'm your daddy.
Oh, I like that less.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be fun and horrible. Yay.
Okay. Oh.
All right. Good luck.
I'll get you, Brooke.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. It's been a while, but do not worry. We never forget a face. We know the glint in the liar's eye, We watch the creases in the schemer's brow. We see the quiver in the coward's lip. We know each and every one of you. And here's the kicker, gentle townsfolk. You're all the same. So do not be surprised as you look around the town square, straining to puzzle out just who it is that sits across from you. If you see something familiar staring back. But I am Luke, you tell yourself. Of course you are. Good luck.
Oh Lord.
I forgot about
Take
that.
that, Luke.
Amazing.
Worst fucking gossip ever.
Yeah.
I am also Luke.
Speaking of Luke, I have some information.
Oh, piss off. No,
Excellent.
absolutely not.
I am your father, Benjamin, and Tempest has daddy issues. Yes,
No.
he does. He's
No.
the daddy Benjamin.
No.
Whereas I am a paternal figure and saintly gossip. It's lovely.
What? A saintly gossip?
Saintly gossip?
What does that mean?
Okay.
Why does being a
hungover.
gossip help you?
No! Brooke, you just kept saying words until the sentence ended.
I thought it would work out, but it didn't.
we hear?
I want to tell everyone something as well. I am Sullivan, and I am also playing the role of Sullivan.
Yay!
So I'm marking you down as Sock Sullivan.
Should we all
Could be a
just go around and say who we are? Should we just do that?
No.
First day, let's just do it.
I am
Go.
also Sullivan. I'm also Sullivan.
Oh,
Mara's Sullivan.
Okay,
Oh
excellent.
no.
Who's the other Daddy Ben? Is it Tempest?
Tempest is Daddy Ben, so kill him.
No.
Kill him.
Brooke
Kill him.
is Daddy
Nice.
Ben.
Slow down. Whoa. Mara is Sullivan and Sullivan is Sullivan.
And Tempest
so
is
we've
Daddy
got-
Ben and Brooke is Father Benjamin.
Yeah, it's
No,
pretty
you
simple,
got that
guys.
backwards.
pretty simple, mate.
Easy.
I think we should use the definite article as much as possible.
Yes, good point.
I am a Sullivan.
No!
Listen,
That's
town.
the indefinite article.
I am Anne Sullivan. Oh, I don't know what to do
You're
anymore.
Sullivan, who am I?
Now let's can we please give Daddy Ben his day in court? Tempest.
I cannot stress this enough. I am Father Benjamin, and Brooke is Daddy Ben.
Sentence.
Why?
I
Exactly
am,
what Daddy Ben would say.
I am Father Benjamin.
We'll treat them like twins. It's going to be fine.
So we have a Daddy Ben, and maybe we have a Mara or a Tempest. Well, we certainly have a bad Tempest. I'll tell you
Well,
that.
Definitely got
Mara will become very obvious when madness comes into play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Madness is in play right now.
The Tempest is just a very OP widow because they don't even give a
Yeah.
widow pig, so we'll have to deal with that at some point.
Yeah.
It's just a widow with auto despise ability, so it's just doubly OP.
And we should have no outsiders, but it's a sentinel game and
Yeah.
there's some that Ollie adds or removes. an
Ollie and
outsider.
Adam Pearson.
Yes.
And Adam Blampied, I think.
Yeah, it depends if we have
Adam Blampied takes away
depends if
one.
we have Adam Blampied,
my
which would be
God.
harmable.
It would be so horrible.
I would also like to say we've been claiming a lot of things. We've been talking a lot about a lot of things. Should we point out that Patos killed Manov?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was nice.
I was going to mention it.
Yeah,
I didn't want to.
It's out of
but
order,
it's-
Patters.
It's out.
Yeah.
It's not my fault
cool.
that I took. It's not my fault I turned up and just killed them and then
Yeah,
took their
that
seat
is
in the
your
town,
fault.
their house, you know, their job
It
in the
kind of is your
town.
fault.
I don't see how
honestly-
you
It
can
was
pin
their
this
first
all on
game.
me.
You will never make it as a lawyer with that kind of
Yeah.
defense. That is a
Yeah.
terrible defense.
Well, seems like a good time to say I'm Carly, so it's fine.
We're only here.
Makes sense.
We're only here to find and try supernatural demons, not actual known killers. It's fine.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Leave that
Yeah.
to the legal court.
leave this lovely murderer alone.
Thank you. Finally.
That's why cannibals are
Saved our
fine.
bacon.
Yeah.
That's
Cannibals are completely fine, upstanding members of the
Cannibals
town.
fine, yeah.
Very helpful.
Harlots, fine.
Lycanthropes.
Trollops,
Yeah.
Lycanthropes, all good.
So we have to kill Brooke/Tempest in the right order, basically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Only one of them, really. But
Yeah.
oh no, good cannot
We
win
do.
until both Bens are dead. So we do have to kill
So
both.
we've got a 50-50 chance.
Of getting one of them first.
If there
Or
are,
it means
if,
we can't leave it till the last day.
Are there
if
any
there's
characters
a
that can
Brooke
detect
in the game,
The
like if
Brook
there's if someone's Brooke,
Oh, yeah.
I would highly recommend picking
check-
either Brooke or myself. But
Angela can ask some
But
questions.
if they're Sock Brook, then
Yeah.
But that's good.
Oh,
That's good if they're Sock Brook, because
Angela can
perfect.
ask questions. Pete might be able to find out. Tom can make statements. There's ways to
Yeah.
find out.
But we shouldn't have any outsiders, right? So if we've definitely got one outsider between Sullivan and Mara, if they're telling the truth.
it's possible
Yes.
there could be 3.
There could be
Yes.
3? Oh
But
my god.
probably a
Sentinel.
Brook is okay. Probably a Brook's fine.
Oh yeah, if there's an Adam
Probably a
Pearson,
Brooke
an
can
Ollie, and an Adam Pearson and an Ollie,
Oh
and
my
a
God.
Sentinel, there could be 3.
well, we know there's no Ken because no good player's got a ping, unless someone's hiding it.
Oh my god.
That's true.
The Ken has a ping. Basically, the Ken, I think, is actually a powerful townsfolk in this.
Yeah, real
because-
sexy legend is what I heard.
Yeah.
My favorite character.
What's up? I'm gonna tell you that I'm either Angela, Pete, or Laurie.
Oh, you've already got your 3 for 3. Oh, Laurie sucks. Oh, you better not be Laurie, because Laurie is one of the most useless characters for good.
Yeah, well, I'm just telling you I could be one of those 3. So you do what
Angela-
you will with that. Angela,
Angela,
Pete, or Laurie.
Pete. Okay, that's quite interesting. Well, I'll check. I'll check what you do today then.
Yeah, I
I'll
could do
tell
it
you
anyway,
I'm-
just to
Yeah.
make it look like I'm not Laurie.
Yeah, but you could be the Holly who goes to the storyteller to
That is
ask
also
for a
true.
second
I
choice.
could be Holly. Yeah,
I'm gonna
for
keep
sure.
watching who goes for storyteller chats.
Oh fuck's sake! Okay, Ken, I am Pete. I am Pete.
You are Pete. Okay.
I thought this would happen, and as soon as I saw the Pete, I was like, shit, you're another one who wants to talk to the storyteller. I'm going to look like Holly so early, but I might also be the only thing that can get any information in this town.
Yeah,
so
that
I
is
really
the
need to
only
stick
info
around.
role.
You're me, you fucker.
I'm not you, you silly booby. I'm Adam Barbier.
No, you're
I'm
me.
not
How
Adam
dare you?
Barbier.
You're me, Dom. No, you're me. Right, okay, we don't
No,
have a
I'm
lot of
Adam.
time.
I'm Adam Barbier.
Be quiet, we
I'm the
don't have a
demon.
lot of time. Here's who everyone is, because I'm Tempest. All right.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, slow down. Hang on. Wait
All
a
right.
minute.
It's difficult being a father when you know that there's a daddy out there. It's difficult. Yeah. So are you Sullivan?
Yeah, I'm Sullivan.
Where? So what
You
does
know-
that mean? Yeah. Well, you are Sullivan, and I love that you're Sullivan. But are you really Sullivan?
Yeah, I am. I'm Sullivan, and I have to, like, basically, as part of my role, it says I have to make a publicly come out as a Sullivan by the end of the second day, or I'm drunk. Or if I'm the sock puppet Sullivan, I have to come out and tell everyone that I'm the Sullivan by the end of the second day, or a player is drunk. So either way, it's good for me to come out and just make sure that drunkenness is not happening anymore.
So which Sullivan is Sullivan? Whereas if Mara's Sullivan, unless you're the demon, because then you could just be like, I'm Sullivan, and then you can't even slip up because your bluff is you. That would be genius.
How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. How about yourself?
I'm overwhelmed, my friend. I'm overwhelmed.
Yes.
You must be even more so. You just killed a man, and now you have to play this game.
Yeah. John, I got something important to tell you. I think
Go
so
for
you're
it.
gonna like. I'm John. I have the John ability.
Amazing.
So I'm just gonna defer the accusation to you every day.
Okay.
Which is funny, I think. Just
Yeah, I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. Who would you like to accuse or nominate, rather?
I don't have any information right now, but one of the Mara or Sully, as they're both claiming the same role. So.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
I might. How am I going to do this? If you are a minion.
I'm not.
Okay, but if you are,
I'm not.
get your demon to kill me and I will join the evil team.
I know every single person, and I've also picked who I'm going to be. I'm going to be Brooke. I know that they're one of your
brilliant,
bluffs,
yes.
but I'm going to pretend to be Brooke, and I'm going to solve the Brooke Tempest situation at some point during the game. But I could always claim Sock Brooke.
I'm going to be Tom. I think, because that's quite easy to bluff.
Can confirm Tom is not in the game. Yeah. Well, let me tell you who everyone is, and then if you want to, you can pick someone else who's not.
I'm likely to be the Sullivan or Sock Puppet Sullivan. I think Mara could be bluffing.
Yeah.
Mara could definitely be bluffing, because I think that's a great bluff to go on, like going, oh, I'm the Sullivan. It's perfect. But then I also think there's likely a Sock Puppet Sullivan in this game.
I'm the Laurie, and if I don't nominate an evil player before I die, I turn evil.
Huh.
But obviously, you can never confirm nor deny anything today, because you're probably good. But if that's the case, then just do that. That's all I'll say.
I mean, I'm not a minion, Mara.
Okay, good. Then later on, when I come out as the Laurie, you can back me up.
Okay.
Okay.
I can do that.
Oh, you sound so heartbroken. I'm so sorry.
I don't want to lose this game for us.
Mara is Laurie.
Oh, we should kill Laurie. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, we should kill Laurie, because then Laurie will be evil.
I mean, the thing is, like, we can sort of recruit Mara later in the game. It'd be a risk, but
that's what I mean. Laurie has to nominate evil. If they don't nominate evil before they die, they become evil that night. So if I kill Mara tonight,
that's a good shout.
Mara will be evil, unless she happens to nominate one of us today, in which case I won't do it, obviously.
Yeah, widen the net. That's a great shout. John is Dan.
Oh, Dan's a good kill as well. Dan's a bit powerful.
He's a professor, so he's once per game. So he might not. Don't kill him tonight, but he's one to kill. I think Patters and Mara are really good kills. Angela and Laurie. Ollie is. Ken is Ollie.
So confusing.
Ken is
Ollie's
Ollie. But what I've done is I've poisoned Ollie. Ooh, that might have been a mistake. I should have probably poisoned Patters. But I would have poisoned Patters if he wasn't being played by Marnev at the time, because I thought it would be cruel to do that to Marnev on his first game. I absolutely would have poisoned
Angela.
Angela.
Worry. I think I'll go for Mara tonight, and then I'll try and kill Patters tomorrow.
What are you?
I'm a townsfolk. I'll tell you that much. I tell you, I'm one of the No-Rolls Bard crew. That'll narrow it down for you.
Oh, perfect. As long as it's only one of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a sock.
Right.
I'm a human.
Not a sock. Well, you don't. So you know you're not a sock.
I know I'm not a sock.
Okay.
Obviously, this bit is great, and I'm here for it. But I don't trust you, as far as I can throw you.
What bit? I'm just John.
I love it, and I'm going to go with it, but I don't trust you.
Yeah. Okay.
Just want you to know
enough.
A classic.
Adam, can I speak to you?
Yes, Tempest.
Let's go to the
Evil
cathedral.
boys. Evil boys. Evil boys.
What's your vibes?
Mara, can I talk to you?
Yes, Patos, let's talk.
I have nothing to offer this town, but I need to give you some sort of social read, because I feel like you can sway this town one way or the other. I cannot be more serious that I'm Father Benjamin.
Well, Tempest, here's the thing. You have no idea how powerful I am to your cause.
Oh.
Because I'm Little Brooke.
Are you Little Brooke?
I'm Little Brooke. I can't
You're gonna save me from Little Brooke.
I'm Little Brooke. So here's the thing. I could use it straight off and solve this puzzle, but I'm trying to work out from this script if there is a way that I can find out for sure if I am Sock Puppet Brooke. If I'm Sock Puppet Brooke, then you are going to be framed.
Yeah.
Do you have any 3 for 3s? How would you even do a 3 for 3 on this script?
I have no qualms about telling you what I am. I'm John.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to be handing all my accusations to John.
That's ideal, and the only way you should do this. The only way you should play that
I'm tempted
role.
to nominate John and get him to defend and accuse himself.
That's good content. That's good content. Make John unravel on day 1.
Oh, it's just me. It's just me, feeling habable.
Can I get my Pete, please? My 3 Petes.
One of your living neighbours is drunk or poisoned. One of your living neighbours is evil. Or one of your living neighbours is an outsider.
Ooh. Okay, cool. That gives me loads. That gives me tons to think about. Thank you so much, Ben.
Damn it, Sullivan came and went in the village. I want to talk to Sullivan because he's Sullivan and I'm Brooke, and this is sheer joy. So yes, I can at some point I need to stay alive, and I need to make sure I'm not drunk or poisoned. But I can, essentially, if I'm in the right place, if I'm the right character, I can solve the Daddy Ben, Father Benjamin problem.
Fantastic. Because that needs to be solved, and I don't want to lose this game for the good team again. Just being a townsfolk.
No, you have no other power. You have no other power,
but I can lose it.
You're a huge outsider.
I am.
Oh, it's habitable, what a habitable situation for everybody else. But mostly Adam Bobby, who hates me for some reason, even though we're named buddies. Started hating it myself a little bit. But I'm not going to stop! Sullivan, fantastic. Can well, maybe not Brooke. Sullivan, can I talk to you?
Oh, come on.
Of course,
Just really quickly.
Should we go to the campfire?
Campfire.
Oh.
I need you to do me a solid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the Tom, and I've checked with Ben that in order for it to work, I have to claim Tom. So I need some other people to claim Tom as well.
Okay, cool. Yeah, happy to do that. Yeah,
I'm taking a risk on you here. I'm taking a punt. But yeah. I mean, who cares?
Oh, hello,
Hello, Brooke. Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm stressed about you, Brooke.
You shouldn't be stressed about me. I'm just a lovely
I'm pretty
father.
stressed.
Whereas Tempest is the one you have to worry about. Because
Oh, if this is Tempest's first minion game, this is hilarious.
it is hilarious.
Exile me from this town. Oh. Okay.
Oh, Tempest, all the best.
Okay. Oh no, Brooke and Holly are talking. Evil.
Evil. Should we go and break them up?
Yeah.
How are you, Holly?
I'm good. I'm not going to give you any info about me.
Look
I'm not
at
gonna
you
give
two
either of
little
you any info
evils
about me.
talking to each other.
Evil women. Evil
Oh,
women.
fuck's sake! Fuck off!
If it's not up to
I am
then.
mad. I am so mad. I literally was just in the middle of telling Brooke I'm not going to tell her anything because there's a 50% chance you're evil. Now I believe you're good, Brooke, and Tempest is a dick.
You guys can't be allowed to discuss like this. You're both bad bastards. I'm going to break you up.
What? No, I'm just a father looking for my little sheep.
That's not what a priest does.
Tempest, let's have a chat.
Let's have a chat, Brooke.
Okay. Let's go to the potion shop.
Where do you want to go, Adam?
The cathedral, Father.
Yes, Father.
So you're claiming Sullivan, but you are actually Sullivan. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I actually am. Or I'm the sock puppet Sullivan.
Oh yes, oh fucking hell. So
yeah,
who did you choose on the first night?
Yeah, I did, and I chose Marnov, who is now Patters. So either he is safe or he's drunk.
Fantastic.
I should probably chat to Patters, actually, shouldn't I?
Yeah, it might be a good idea.
Yeah? Right, okay, I'm going to go and tell him.
All right.
Hello, Patters.
Hello, Sullivan.
You don't need to tell me anything about your role or anything, but I just thought I'd pass on this news to you that I chose on my very first night, because I am the Sullivan. I might be the sock puppet Sullivan, who knows. I chose you. I chose Marnov on the very first night. Obviously, you then killed Marnov and then took his place. So you would, I presume.
etc.
Yeah, exactly. So you are either entirely protected from drunkenness or poisoning, or you are currently drunk. So I don't know whether that affects your role and also the other, but it's probably good info to know that it's probably like a 50-50 chance, let's face it.
Alright, well, I'm John, so it really doesn't make any difference.
Great, cool, lovely.
Perfect. Ben, would you mind sticking around? I'm going to ask, is Sully... Oh, actually, probably a bad question to ask. If he's Sock Sullivan, you can tell me yes, and if he isn't, you might give me wrong information. Is there a Mara in this game, is my question.
So the character Mara, is it in play?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I'm pretending to be you. So I'm gonna go and talk to Sullivan and have a lovely time.
As me. God damn it.
As you. I'm wearing your skin. So here's very quickly who everyone is because I'm Tempest.
Oh,
All right.
sweet. Great.
So Sully is Sock Sullivan.
Okay.
I'm really worried about you being evil.
I'm not evil. I'm just a useless townsfolk.
I believe you because
nothing.
you're never a minion. You're never a minion. You're just always either useless or the fucking demon. That's what you are.
I have no in between.
You're either a liability or the demon. That's all you are.
I just want to help.
Listen, I don't know if you're good or evil. Unless you want to tell me.
I'm townsfolk.
Okay, great. So I need you to do me a favour because I'm going to tell you who I am.
Okay.
And I've checked with Daddy Ben, with fucking hell.
I've checked with Father Benjamin.
I've checked with Ben the storyteller about how this power works.
Okay.
And it works like the gossip, basically. So I'm the Tom. So I need to publicly claim the Tom and then make 2 public statements like a gossip. But obviously, it would be good if other people did it as well.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Holly is Pete.
Okay.
Mara is Laurie.
Oh my god. This is the dumbest conversation we've ever had. Yeah.
I know. John is Dan.
Okay.
Ken is a poisoned Ollie.
Okay.
And that's who everyone is.
Lovely.
The Bluffs, by the way, are Blair, Brooke, and Tom. You can have Blair, because I've got Brooke, and Dom is going to do Tom.
Oh, well, I'm Father Benjamin, so I don't need a bluff. So
of course you don't. Sorry, this script's quite confusing.
It is confusing. You know, it's hard being a dad. That's the other thing as well. They never really talk about it. Hardest job in the world being a dad. Women can go fuck themselves.
I'm not evil, Holly.
You're lying.
I'm just a good father.
Oh, God. Are you a good father or are you a bad dad?
I'm a good father.
Jesus.
What did we talk about, Adam?
We
Did
talked
you
about
just tell
the
me
fact
that you're Brooke and that you're going to steal Sullivan?
I have been hinting that I'm you to you, and I'm also probably going to come out with it and try and solve in air quotes the Daddy Ben Tempest situation, because basically I could be Sockbrook. At which point it makes sense to frame it. Oh, Sullivan's in the village. I want to go talk to Sullivan.
Oh, go. All right. Bye.
Sullivan. Can we chat?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, look at this.
Where did we go?
I want to take you to a beautiful little... I want to take you to the cathedral, please.
Okay, lovely.
Oh, what? To go get married? Have fun? Oh, Jesus.
Hello.
Well, Sullivan, I've brought you here because I want to get married. I don't think this was randomly generated, because I'm Brooke.
I gladly accept.
Yeah!
I'm being presented with a Brooke. This is perfect.
The first Brooke to ask me to marry her, I just said yes.
I've always said it. If any Brooke would say, "Will you marry me?" I would say yes. And now I'm married.
Well,
Good.
Sullivan, you've made me the happiest little Brooke in the whole world.
Should we get Brooke in to officiate this wedding?
Yes. Yes, please. She is a father, after all. Oh, we have to do that at some point. I'm
gonna write her a message and see if she can join us.
Brooke did do her old man evil voice as she announced it. She was, well, first of all, I gotta say that there is a daddy in town, and it is Tempest. And I was like, well, this could be Brooke, in fact. This could be Brooke's evil voice.
I'm gonna nominate John each day and make John accuse himself each day.
Oh, this is that's so delightful and so
It's
unhinged.
delicious, isn't it? It's just he's gonna melt down so quickly.
He really will. Like, if you ever wanted to see a man turn into soup, just be him and make him accuse himself. It's incredible. I can't believe that this game exists. Oh, I'm being summoned to the
You're being
cathedral.
summoned.
So there's a strong possibility that we're both the sock puppet versions of each other.
Hugely strong possibility of that. Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh, good, the father is here.
Oh,
No,
father,
no,
father.
no, don't
if
you
we
dare.
wondered if you would officiate our wedding, because
I asked him to marry him, and Sullivan agreed. The first
No.
Brooke
Yes.
to ask him to marry her,
Okay.
he would
I
say
said
yes.
it. Yes, absolutely.
Well, no, because, all right, so Adam pulled me into a place and he was like, I'm you, blah, 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 blah. No, he doesn't get to be me. If I'm me, what am I allergic to? Wait, if you're me, what am I allergic to?
If I'm me, what
If
am I
I'm
allergic to, me? Well, good question, me.
Complex culinary flavors.
The answer is penicillin. I cannot marry you.
And
Would you like me
everything
to
else.
officiate for you?
Yes,
No,
Tom,
Yes,
no,
please,
Tom,
Tom,
don't make
thank
me.
you.
Okay.
Am I the witness?
I got two questions for you. Based on your claims, Sullivan, do you take this Adam to be your lawfully wedded Brooke?
I do.
No!
Adam, do you take this Sullivan to be your lawfully wedded Sullivan?
Yes.
Then I now pronounce you Sullivan and Brooke.
Oh my God, what did I just walk in on?
The worst day of my life.
If anyone has any objections, let them speak now or forever hold their peace. No one? Great.
Oh, good. Right.
I'm running this game. I'm the father. Stop it. Shut down this one. Break it.
Da, 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 da. Oh, fantastic. What the best day of my life.
This has been the best. This has been the best first day of my life.
You two are a bunch of socks. I hope you will have a lovely, smelly time.
Should we honeymoon in the village?
Yes. Let's do it, Sullivan.
Welcome back, everybody. There are 10 of you alive. 5 votes required to put somebody on the block today. Do feel free to keep chatting, but noms are open.
All right. Well, I'm going to get my nomination out of the way because it's not a real one. Pat nominates John.
Oh, you nominate me?
Tell us why, Patters.
I claim John and give John the accusation.
Well,
John.
working for my learned colleague Patters, I'd like to say John's a real piece of shit. We should totally kill him. I understand this script like the back of my hand. I know it really well. There's no way the meta would allow for us to not kill a John on the first day. We all know this. We've all played this before. Let's get me, fellas. Let's not. Don't do any of
I'm
that.
so confused.
Okay.
You want us to kill you?
No, I
Is
don't.
it good?
I don't.
Is it good if we kill you?
I don't think we should
obviously
kill
know
John.
we know the meta, but I think we should work against the meta this time and not.
Wait,
kill
what?
him.
So we're
People
not
got
going
their
for
hands
this?
up.
Should we kill him? I don't understand.
John's so shocked that saying "we should kill me" is a listed a response where people might kill him.
You do this every single
Three's not
time,
enough.
John. You're like, fuck you guys. And then everyone puts their hands up. And it's
That
just...
went really quickly. Is my internet?
Did you say that was enough?
That was not enough.
Oh, right.
That went so fast. I feel like I just blacked out.
Can I ask who Brooke and Tempest talked to today so far? Brooke, who did you talk
Real
to?
sleuth.
Tempest
I
talked to me.
I
I
talked
talked
both
to
of them.
Mara, and then I talked to Adam, and then I talked to Holly, and then I talked to Ken.
I talked to both of them.
Yes.
I talked to Brooke.
I firmly believe we shouldn't leave evil twins out of a game just because one of them's evil.
Yeah, for
But also,
sure.
we should check who's talking to them because what they might be the demon. Yeah.
Also, just want to hear people's reads on them. Like Adam, you've talked to both. What do you think of them?
I don't know. Tempest is he seems very cross in the way that Tempest normally seems very cross. But he could just be giddy with excitement at finally getting to be a minion. And Brooke,
Brooke seems delighted.
Brooke is absolutely delighted. She's role playing with a gusto, which sometimes means evil and sometimes means good. So I don't have a definitive right now.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
Brooke, who did
say
you?
that.
Who was the full people you talked to, Brooke?
So I talked to Sullivan and we had a nice time, and then I talked to Adam and we had a horrible time, and then I briefly chatted to Holly and was dragged away from my chat with Patters to witness the worst thing that's ever happened.
Oh, what's that?
Spoilers.
Oh, wow.
Spoilers, Brooke, please.
Spoilers, Brooke. Yep, you're going to have to save that for later, I'm afraid.
Save that for later, please.
I'm full of
Oh my
fury.
god, what could it be?
And I
It
would
was my
like...
favourite day ever.
No?
Cool.
I think we should kill Adam. Yeah, I'd love to kill... No. Don't want to kill Adam.
Is that a nomination?
No. Oh, I'm mad because it worked for the game, but I hate it. I hate it.
What?
Brooke's had a lovely day. That's all you need
Yeah,
to know.
yeah, don't worry about it. It's not game related, it's silly related. It's
Silly related.
Oh, fun.
Silly related.
Feels like it's
It is certainly
I-
Sully related.
Can I do a thing? Can I claim Tom?
Oh yeah.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
I claim Tom, and one statement is that I am the Tom. The second statement is there is a demon between Sully and John, clockwise inclusive.
I'd also like to claim Tom and make some statements that I'm
Okay.
sure will be correct. I am the Tom, and I think there is a Sullivan and a Sock Sullivan, and that there is a Daddy Ben and a Father Benjamin.
Thank you.
Could I make a Tom claim as well, please?
Tom. Yes, please do.
I would like to claim that we have a Luke in play, and that we have a Brooke in play.
This
Thank
is like
you.
the Muppets play.
This
Son of
is
a
so
Gun Tower.
confusing.
I would like to make a Tom claim, please. I would
Please
like to
do.
claim that I like trees and I hate people.
Does have to be
That
game related.
specifies
Game
game
related.
related.
Game related.
I've just realised that this is the worst environment to be a storyteller running this script for the first time. Like, this is a uniquely confusing experience.
Yeah, it's the worst possible combination of things.
Yeah.
I'd like to nominate, please.
Go
Can
for
I
it.
nominate Dom? Oh, that was
Why?
a bad choice.
You're
'cause Dom's
obviously
gonna get real
choosing at
mad.
random.
Tell us why, Holly.
There are abilities on this script that need to nominate. I'm just doing it arbitrarily. Let's not vote this through. I don't think there's anything wrong with Dom. I've not spoken to Dom yet, and it was stupid for me to pick Dom first because Dom's going to be mad at me now for the
He
whole
is.
game and nominate me
Yes.
back.
You've picked the most vengeful person here.
I know, I'm an idiot. I'm just going to go round. I'm just going to go
And you
round
thought
the
about it.
circle.
You thought about it for like a minute.
I didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't think about it for long enough. My brain is slow. It didn't work.
You could have picked
fast
Mara.
enough. No, I'm
killed
sorry.
Kind, forgiving Mara.
I'm
I
sorry,
forgive you.
Dom. Don't vote for it. Don't vote for it.
Oh,
Don't
no,
vote
I
for
want
it.
to vote for it.
We could
But you can't
kill
Vote
Dom.
for this one. Yeah, I could have voted
Think how
for this
angry
one,
he'd
I
be.
think,
You gonna
yeah.
vote for it?
Don't
Well,
vote
you know.
for this.
Dom, do you think you
Dom?
should die?
No.
What are you, Dom?
Kill him. Don't kill him.
Don't kill me.
Let's kill him.
Would be funny though.
Nah.
It
Would
wouldn't.
be funny.
We have to kill somebody.
It won't be funny.
Alright, we won't
Please
kill
don't
him.
vote for this. What are you doing, Patters?
It would be funny.
Mara, I just said you were kind and forgiving.
Two's not
You
enough.
guys have made some enemies today. Fucking hell.
This might be
Well,
my
can
favourite
I-
game we've ever played.
You pieces of shit.
I'm going to make a Tom statement if I can, or two. There are 10 players in this game. I am one of them.
Those are two great statements.
Thank you.
Yeah, those are both true.
Still maintain the trees one. Counts.
I think we might have a Holly, personally.
Well, unless we execute someone.
Oh, such an egotist, Holly.
Yeah.
No. Here's my reasoning. Lots of us wanted to talk to the storytellers today, myself included. But I'm not the Holly. But
Final call.
I think there could be a Holly. Lots of people wanted to talk to storytellers.
Kill Holly.
I nominate Holly.
Please
Adam
don't.
nominates.
Such a bad idea.
Tell us why you've chosen Holly.
Well, by Holly's own admission, we have a Holly, and Holly seems to be the best Holly that we've got so far, so we might as well narrow down our choices of who's the Holly by killing Holly. Am I right? Let's get her.
Holly.
Perfect logic.
We're going for it.
What in the world?
Fuck it, let's do it. No, what?
I'd like a defense.
Are we serious?
I'd like a defense.
Nah,
Can I have a
No defense for you, Holly.
Okay.
I'd really like a defense.
Holly's defense,
Nah.
please.
I I can't say very much right now, but if the good team do this, I don't see a way the good team can win. You're fucked. Don't do this. I mean,
think there's anyone that's
saying
that
too much
important,
about
is
me
there?
anyway now.
Have we
There's
got-
only a
Nah.
couple, and
we got the demon
I'm
on
one
the
of them.
block?
Don't kill me.
I think we might have the
Otherwise
demon on
we're
the
gonna
block.
have nothing to put
She's absolutely panicking.
Are
Okay,
you
5 is the number required.
Unless she's the Father Benjamin who's been married.
She's
there's
claiming
no way
she's
to...
the Laurie. She's claiming she's the Laurie.
Oh, I see.
People are
fine.
going for this.
Oh!
Oh my
Why
god.
not?
For fuck's sake, don't
No, we don't need a killer.
This was a mistake.
Okay, right, so
6 is enough.
I am the Pete. I'm one of the only information gatherers in this fucking game.
No!
Don't kill me.
Are you really?
That's not that bad because
Yeah, that's
It
fine.
is. I'm one of the only information gatherers in this game.
What I would say is, Holly, don't worry, there are roles that can resurrect you.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I do know that. I do know that. But what I will say is, I think I actually am one of the only information gatherers in this script. Why are you killing me day one? I've already had info that can help me start to work out which of Brooke and Tempest is evil. I need more info though, so I can start work out what's truth and what's lies. Please don't kill me. Tie it. Don't kill me.
We can resurrect you
This is
tonight, it's
horrible.
fine.
Final
Yeah, it's
call.
Yeah, we can bring her back later.
Yeah, we'll leave it till tomorrow. Yeah, we all.
yeah, it's a good test.
Yeah,
The game won't
good.
end either way, so.
I'm not that mad about it, but like, fuck off.
No, you seem really chill about it, Holly.
It feels kind of fitting that we're just killing Pete arbitrarily on day one.
Yeah, feels very
Holiday
intense.
five.
He's so
Dom
powerful.
enjoyed
He's
that.
so powerful in this script.
Do a flip
Three.
into your own grave, Pete.
2, 1. Holly is executed and dies.
Win.
No, because of the twins.
Everybody goes to sleep. That was an entertaining first day, I think.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah, a lot of interesting stuff. Mara hasn't nominated yet, and Evil know that Mara will be locked in as evil if they kill them tonight. So I think it's possible that they'll probably do that. And I imagine that John will probably pick Holly tonight if he. Yeah, I think he probably will. He's not poisoned or drunk, so it should work. But first, we need to go and have a little scrum with all the evils. Everybody, your 60 seconds begins now.
Okay, but listen up, team. I got up a plan. I'm gonna kill Mara tonight because she's Laurie, which means she will join the evil team.
Oh,
That's a really fun one. I think, yeah. The only other thing I would say would be
You're worried about Patters.
I'm worried about John now because
He's gonna bring Holly back.
potentially, if you kill John as Dan, it might be that people work out we have a Tempest. But
Yeah.
4 evil players is just too delicious to pass up. So I think you're bang on the
yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Let's make her evil.
Let's make her evil, and then tomorrow we can decide who's the best next move is based on what happens in the day.
I can't believe we get a little code.
15 seconds.
Oh,
They're fucked.
it's
They're surely
wonderful.
fucked. Oh, Brooke, you don't need a bluff, do you?
No.
You don't need a bluff.
Because
Good.
I'm daddy.
I'm bluffing as the Tom.
5
I'm bluffing as the Tom.
seconds.
I
Right.
won't pull my pin as Brooke yet. I'm going to save it till tomorrow night, and then I will come out and put the
Good
cat
night,
and
everybody.
pigeons.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Good night.
So we're going to go see Sock Sullivan now. Dusk has passed, so Patters is no longer drunk.
Correct. Sock it to us, Sullivan. Who's it gonna be?
Well, it's got to be my brand new husband, Adam Blampied.
Adam Blampied.
Yeah.
Cool. Adam it is, thank you. Wow, that's interesting. So, Adam is now drunk until dusk. That means Ollie is no longer poisoned by his ability, which means that John and Dan can now benefit from Ken's Ollie ability. Sorry, no. John and... This is so confusing. John and Sully will now be under Ken's ability as the Ollie,
Yeah,
which
that's
makes
right.
them sober and healthy.
Okay, Grant.
Oh my god, this is so confusing. Right, okay, so... well, practically that hasn't made a great deal of difference, actually. So, over to Dom to see who he kills.
I'd like to kill Mara, please. and hope that she is the lorry.
Okay, Mara it is. Thank you.
Sorry, Mara, time to die. Habable.
Hello, Mara. Got some news for you.
Ooh, what is it?
I'll cut to the chase. You are no longer good.
I had a feeling that might happen.
Was this your preferred scenario, Mara?
I may have went up to Tempest and said, "Go tell your demon to kill me so that I turn evil."
Wow. How delightfully evil of you.
Let's hope it doesn't.
You'll
bite
fit
me
right
anymore.
in.
Yay! See you later.
See ya. Okay, let's go see John, final visit of the night, and see if he wants to use his once per game ability. Hello, John.
Oh no, I'm eating a chocolate bar. Hello.
Hello. Hello, no, I'm eating a chocolate bar. Would you like to use your once per game ability tonight as the Dan?
Please excuse me. Yeah, I'm going to see if Holly's evil or not. I'm going to try and bring back Holly.
Cool. Okay, Holly it is.
So just to be clear, if Holly's a townsfolk, she'll be back as normal. If she's anything other than a townsfolk, including an outsider, I die.
You will die, yeah.
Okay. All right, good to know.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You assemble in the town square to find, spontaneously potted in a fatal act of improvised horticulture, Mara.
That's totally fine. I was bluffing some powerful roll.
And dug up from the earth, alive again, Holly.
Hey.
Right.
Amazing.
Pete returns.
Good luck.
Return of
Okay.
the Pete.
Incredible.
There's one, even though this might be fine, but there's one thing we've got to worry about is that Carly can resurrect a dead player.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say this now because I've used my power. I was the Dan, and I brought back Holly because I wanted to see if she was evil or not. So I'm done now. So you can kill me. If you
No,
need to.
you're definitely good.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
definitely. John could also be the Carly.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I could be the Carly.
But
Yeah.
But I know
the
that
two
that's
worlds
why Holly's back.
That makes sense.
But
Thank
you
you,
don't have
John.
to believe me. That's all right. I thought you were evil. I thought I was going to die. But
yeah, I
The
thought so.
The other potential. So if it's either it's John. Yeah, so John would have to be the Carly, right? Because coming
Yep.
out with this claim would be way
Yeah.
too brazen. Okay, that's fine.
But then saying kill me is, I mean, I don't know. It's something I've tried before, but like I believe John so far.
yeah, I'm saying if you want to kill me because you're worried, you can. But
I think the most believable world is that Dan and Holly are both provably good, but
Yeah.
it is possible that Dan
John
is
and
Carly
Holly.
and Holly.
do you mean John and
John and
Holly?
Holly.
How dare you
know
get
Dan and
confused,
Pete.
Adam?
How would you make that mistake, Adam?
Yeah.
But
Dan
you know
and
what?
Pete are both
Fuck
good.
Me.
Good
You're
eggs.
right.
We need to use the
Dan and
definite
Pete are
articles.
safe. John and Holly are definitely evil. And I'm playing the John.
Was that dumb about the definite article again?
Yeah,
Bad
we've got
vaudeville.
to use them.
Yeah. This is a real who's
Any
on
other
first
group,
kind of
any
stuff.
other group that
Space.
plays this script don't need to worry about it, but we really do.
anyone
Mara,
have
can
any
I have a chat
information?
with you?
Yeah, sure.
I do, but I'd like to talk to Mara about it, if that's okay.
Well,
Okay.
did Mara, were you going to say who you were?
No, I was just saying I was bluffing a powerful roll, but I don't think I was that powerful, and I'm going to keep it under my hat what I was.
So you're saying
Oh.
you're not Sullivan, Mara?
I could be.
Okay. Okay, Mara. Okay, I'll tell you my info from yesterday because it involves
Cool.
my neighbours. You are one of them. I believe you're good. I think you're probably good. I think there's a world in which you're a Carly minion, but hey, I could be being poisoned from now on. But let's give it a go. Knowing whether you know you're an outsider or not would be helpful, though.
Okay. Well, I was the Sully,
Okay.
as far as I know.
All right.
I picked.
But
I
you
picked-
don't
I picked-
know you're an outsider.
Yeah, I picked Sully on night one because I thought it would be funny.
Yeah.
And then I picked Patters on night 2
Okay.
because he told me he was the Dan and I didn't believe him.
Yeah, I think that's fair. That's a classic Patters move. And I believe John. I think John's really come out with that guns blazing, so I think that's true. I think Patters sort of piped up if it wasn't the case. So I did like a little kind of like Sudoku logic puzzle
Yeah.
of what can and can't be true. And either both you are good townsfolk, you and Brooke,
Yeah.
but one of you is drunk or poisoned. Or one of you and Brooke is evil, and the other is a sober townsfolk. Or one of you is an outsider, and the other is a sober townsfolk.
So yeah, I wanted to use my power
Yeah, that was
early
smart.
on.
That was smart. It cleared up all the worlds.
So I now know Holly's safe.
You know she's
You
a
seem
townsfolk,
socially,
yeah.
you seem pretty on the level.
Oh yeah, that's me all over, baby.
Well, now I don't believe you. What'd you say that for? Oh yeah, I'm great
good.
at bluffing lies.
I'm
Ken.
good. Yeah, I'm obviously good. Yeah, that's fine. I did think Holly was evil, so I'm glad that has been cleared up.
Yeah,
which
I really did.
actually makes sense because I saw 6 people voted for that, including us, but that means probably an evil player voted for it because neither of the twins voted for it.
Interesting.
Look at the sweater, Brooke. Are you evil? You evil? I know you're evil. You evil daddy, you. Maybe I could give them a dad talk.
Yeah, like a pep talk. Like, so let's say that I'm really nervous about being seen as evil. How would you give me a pep talk for the big game?
For the big game.
Sullivan? Mm-hmm. Would you like to come to the campfire?
Of course, yes. Normal. Should be fun.
What's going on?
That sounds way too suspicious.
It's very
suspicious. What a suspicious conversation that was.
Yeah.
Dom, let's go have our own suspicious conversation.
Let's. I'm slightly worried that no one else in the good team is that useful. Slightly worrying.
Sullivan can be useful if he is the Sullivan.
Yeah.
Because he can counteract your drunking, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Assuming he's not Sock Sullivan, of course.
Hello, husband.
Yes.
Did you use your power last night?
I did. So I'll actually tell you all of the information that I've had in terms of, or not information, but all of the people that I've chosen. So on the first night, I chose Marnov, but obviously he was killed by Patters, so Patters inherited either the soberness or the drunkenness. And last night I thought I'd celebrate our marriage, and I chose you.
Thank good I did. Okay, so I didn't use it. Thank
Cool.
God.
Cool.
Please don't pick me again.
Cool. I am very aware that I could easily be a sock, so I'm happy to spread this around somewhere else.
If you're the sock and I'm real Brooke, that would be even better.
This is like when Brooke was wearing sock bummers on. It's perfect.
I know.
Oh, that's brilliant. Well, who will I choose next then? I'll go for Ken. I don't know what it is. Go for him next.
Ken's good. Do you know who does Patters tell you who he was
Yes.
in order to pick, okay.
So what we need to do is find out if Sully is the Sully or the Sock Sully, because then I'll be the other
Right.
one and we can figure that out.
Because if you're an outsider, it means that Brooke is a sober townsfolk. She is the Father Benjamin. However, just an interesting thing in all 3 of these, like of what matches up, in every single one of these, one of my neighbours is a good and sober townsfolk.
Oh yeah. That's
So
really
one
useful.
one of you or Brooke was good and sober yesterday, and definitely a townsfolk.
It's good information, and you're definitely good. So I think you should start giving that to a lot of people to start
And
puzzling it out.
see if they can put together. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do exactly that and see what happens.
I don't trust Patters on a social level because I never do.
Really?
But it's nothing to do with what he's done this time round. But he came to me and said, "I'm the John. Let's do a thing together," which is really fun. But it's what I would do if I wanted to ingratiate myself
That's
with
true.
someone.
That's true.
So there's
That
no
is true.
evidence that he's good. He's just
Yeah.
it was just a fun bit.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, out of the twins, I'm on the assumption that Brooke is evil socially.
Okay.
Because I think she was doing a lot of, should I vote for this? Should I not? Which I think you do as evil to try and give cover to why you vote and don't vote. And she had her hand up a lot for a lot of votes, like the one on you and the one on Dom. And she was like, oh, should I vote for this? And then she would put it up and down. And that made me think more evil than Tempest, but maybe that's just her.
All sport. You just gotta know that you can go out there and it doesn't matter if they execute you. They don't normally do that in baseball, but in this very, very peculiar game, you might get executed, and that's okay. As long as you go out there and make some friends, have a good time, it doesn't matter how the game ends.
Thanks, Dad. I feel real sad.
Yeah, you should be, because you're evil.
No! Oh, hold on. Listen to my dad jokes. This will make you feel better. What did the evil chicken lay?
What?
Deviled eggs.
Because I was thinking, like, if you survive for ages, that might be more of a telltale sign that you're a sock. But how would people actually know?
Yeah, exactly. The only way is if there's a tempest.
Oh, yeah, if there's a tempest.
Yeah. So if there is a tempest,
the spy witch. I'm looking at that being just like, oh, that's abnormally powerful.
It's unbelievably powerful. Why? Why? I think, yeah, if I keep on living, you may as well off me, because I think I'm probably a sock then.
Well, here's the thing. I'm probably going to use my Lil Brook power, power tonight. So whoever you pick,
Great.
Please don't pick me.
That's absolutely fine. I'll pick Ken. Let's see how it goes. I might protect him. Might be really good.
Yeah, you might do. So Patters is someone you don't want to mess with, and I mean, it'd be funny. It'd be funny if you picked Holly, because you could be really helping Holly out. But
let's pick Holly. Let's pick Holly.
Don't worry, Holly.
Roll the dice. Let's see what happens. I might be a sock, but I will help you. Don't worry.
I think that's a lot of fun.
So you're not the Sullivan.
I could be.
You could be.
I am.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So okay. Okay. Did you choose anyone on the first night? You chose someone.
On the first night I chose Sully because I thought it would be funny.
Yeah.
On the second night I chose Patos because he claimed to be the Dan and I didn't believe him.
Yeah. It doesn't. Yeah. I guess we have no way of knowing what you actually did.
I'll tell you the truth. And you're the only person who's had this morsel of truth, Tempest. I am the Angela. I asked yesterday if there was a Mara in play, and I got a yes. I realised I should have just asked whether one of you were Daddy Ben 3 times in a row. Because if I get a different answer, if I get the same answer twice, that means one of you is.
Right.
Possibly, anyway. Drunkenness in the script is insane. But yeah, that's all the info I've got so far.
Interesting, though. Very interesting. That would be the 2 minions.
No.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
How
Brooke.
is everyone? Hello.
I feel like a spare wheel.
Dom, don't
Oh, it's
worry.
not-
You have a place in our relationship.
No.
Great.
No. This is not how this day goes. No.
Oh, there's more for our relationship. There's Daddy Ben now.
Hello.
He's all of our daddies.
No. Boo.
Maybe Adam is evil, I think, because he did get Holly. He did nominate Holly and I know of evil player definitely voted for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I would maybe talk to Adam and see if I can figure something
Okay.
out.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm going to ask, is Tempest Father Benjamin?
Is Tempest Father Benjamin? Yes, Tempest is Father Benjamin.
Hello. I don't really want to talk to you because we get to have a chat night.
Yeah. Patter's just hard claimed to me that he is the John. And he's not, is he? He's Angela.
He's Angela.
But he even said, I told him I'm the Tom, and he said, oh, well, you can use the claim I'm the John as your statement. And I was like, really? Okay.
He's gambling with people being drunk. I mean, that's interesting. I think I've convinced Sully to go for Holly tonight, so we don't have to necessarily kill Holly tonight because Holly will definitely be drunk tomorrow. So I think of everyone else, you probably do want to go for Patters.
Yeah. And actually, it's quite convenient if I have a reason to give a statement that I know is not true, because then no one's going to ask me, who did you pick?
Yeah. And then we need to kill John at some point before the end, because he, I think, of everyone, is reading the most good right now. Either him or Holly seem to be. I think as the game goes on, people will probably just err towards the fact that they are dyed-in-the-wool proven townsfolk, so we probably need to make sure those don't get to the final.
Yeah.
The final
Holly
few.
Holly and John in a little chat now.
Yes.
Found each other.
Hello.
Hello, my betrayer. I can't.
I didn't betray you. I tried to marry you, but it turns out it was the wrong Brooke.
See, what if this happens in real life? What if this happens in real life? And you're just like, oh, I get to marry a Brooke, but then it's either a sock or Adam in disguise. Like, it's just not viable, is it?
Well, it's the risk you take, isn't it, with me?
Wait, no.
That's what I've said since day one. I've said it since day one.
So
It's the risk you take. You never know whether I'm going to marry you, because I could marry somebody who I think is you. I've said it since day one.
Statement number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Both of your living neighbours are evil.
Jesus, yep.
Statement number 2. Despite being in play, the Sentinel has not been used. Statement number 3. At least one of your living neighbours is not drunk or poisoned.
It's not drug poisons. It's sober and healthy.
I'm not going to tell you who I am. Some people do know, but I am more than willing to tell you who I am tomorrow. In fact, without giving it away, I probably will tell a few people who I am tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Are you a townsfolk?
I am a townsfolk. Well, yes, I am a townsfolk.
Okay.
I don't want to.
Right.
I literally don't want to give the game away.
Okay. I mean,
no. You could be the Carly. You could be the.
I
Carly.
get there's this theory that I killed, like, that one of my minions was killed and I brought them back. Is that what you think happened if I was a Carly?
I mean, I don't think that happened. I think you and Holly are both provably good now. But
yeah,
there is
because you only get to
slither of
resurrect
chance.
once as Carly as well. I wouldn't have wasted it.
Okay, tell you what. If you don't mind not talking to anyone else?
All right, I'll wait here. I'll hang out in the cathedral.
I'll tell you who I am.
Okay, deal.
I think I'm Brooke.
You think you're Brooke?
I could be Sock Brooke.
Oh, you could be Sock Brooke. Oh, great. Oh, and you're going to use your power tonight, are you?
I have the power to solve the Daddy Ben, Father Benjamin situation.
Oh, great.
I'm not sure about Adam. Really not sure.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that now after you've married him in a cathedral.
Wow. It isn't my fault. It isn't my fault that we... Like, listen. This is what happened, right?
Uh-huh.
If someone came up to you and said, "Hey, I'm Sullivan.
Right.
Let's get married," you'd do it, right?
No! You would be like, that's not Sullivan. This is Sullivan. Are there any other Sullivans that I know? No. Sullivan, comma, first name. Yes. David O.
David O'Sullivan.
There must be a Sullivan. Gilbert and? No. I don't know any other Sullivans.
His name wasn't Gilbert and.
Well, I don't know.
The
point is that you don't marry the person. If Brooke Shields came up to you and was like, "Hey, want to get married?" Would you marry her?
Well, she's a Brooke, right?
Oh no, she is a Brooke, and
yeah, I would, yeah. It's not my fault. I said that I'm going out with Brooke. I didn't specify which one.
But there's so many other Brooks. You have to say Brooke Bourgeois, this one, and then point to a picture of me and smile.
What if a brook is in the body of water? What if that came up to me?
Well, a body of water wouldn't speak to you. I guess they do babble.
What if it did? What if it did? Yeah, what if it babbled at me and said, "Will you marry me?" Blah, blah, blah.
Well, I guess you can't. Sullivan, this is ridiculous. This is one of the most ridiculous conversations we've ever had.
It's not my fault. I don't know what I've done wrong. I can't work out what we've done wrong. Yeah, I'll work it out eventually.
I love you, and I'm mad at you, and I'm furious.
Love you too, and I'm not mad at you at all. See you in the village.
See you in the village.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. 9 living players, 5 votes required. Nominations are open.
Can we hear some father jokes from you, Brooke?
Oh, yes. Okay, here's one. A cheese factory exploded in France. Debris is everywhere.
Is it bad?
That's good.
That's genuinely good.
It's a good father joke.
Very
Tempest,
good.
can we hear a father joke from you,
Yep.
Tempest?
Why did the two melons get married in a church? Because they
Why?
can't elope.
Oh my
God,
god,
they're both such dads.
they're
They're
both
both
father-wrenching.
dads.
They're both dads.
Oh God, it's impossible to tell the difference.
At least we have to kill them both. That's good.
Yes,
We don't have
we
to kill
can
them both.
kill
We don't have to kill them both.
I have to do it in the right order.
Yeah.
town. I'm gonna come out with all my info. I want to give you all my Pete info for you guys to start mulling over.
Yay.
I'm doing
Great.
some mulling over too, but I figured we could all work together on this. I've got like a Sudoku board now on my little piece of paper trying to work out if this means this, what does this mean? Nice and encouraging, Dom. Thank you. The first day of info.
It's just how I
was-
feel about this game so far.
Yeah.
So,
And you look lovely and clean shaven, by the way, Dom. It suits you.
Holly just stalling here while she invents some information.
oh, you look so handsome. Really trying to backpedal on the vengeance.
I'm not sure we killed
And did I
Pete
tell
enough
you,
yesterday. Let's
your
do it.
hair looks
him
nice
again.
today? And, oh God.
God, you're all so hot.
Oh, Dom,
believe
please
how
don't
hot about
execute me
this.
again.
I'm not writing anymore. It's all written down. Right.
All right, I
Pen
nominate
down.
Holly. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
It's only fair.
Yeah, I'm
Don't,
fine
because
for
it will happen and I will die. Okay, number one.
dear.
Day one. Only one of these three statements can be true. The other two must be false unless I'm drunk or poison myself. Okay? Or, of course, lying. Day one. One of my living neighbours is drunk or poisoned. Or one of my living neighbours is evil. Or one of my living neighbours is an outsider.
Ooh.
I know which one of those is
Fucking
true.
hell.
Right? That was day one.
Damn.
Okay.
Today, a new day, could have been newly poisoned or drunken or all the things, but both of my living neighbours are evil,
Okay.
or the sentinel's not being used, even though it's here, it's not being used.
Yeah.
3, at least one of my living neighbours is sober and healthy, not drunk and poisoned.
At least one.
At least one
Yeah.
of my living neighbours.
That feels
Your
likely.
living neighbours. Okay.
That has to be true. Yeah.
Healthy and sober.
Yeah.
Doesn't have
That's
to be.
confusing.
But in that world, if that's true, the sentinel, and I'm sober and healthy, which is the other thing we're putting in here. If that's true, and at least one of my living neighbours is sober and all good and nice, it means the sentinel is being used, and not both of my living neighbours are evil, but one of them could be.
Or none.
Or none.
Yeah.
Ben, I'd like to nominate Holly, please.
Look at Holly's face.
Tell Holly why you've nominated Holly.
That is the angriest totterer I've ever seen.
Wow.
I
Please
would
put
like
that chair
to.
down, Holly.
I would like to claim John and defer the accusation to John, please.
For fuck's sake. Stupid character. Oh, I just love doing this in this game. I love nominating and giving it to someone else. Sorry I'm so generous with my screen time.
So generous, John.
Look at me sharing the
Oh my
spotlight. I don't think we should kill Holly because I know that she's good because of my power. I think we should kill Patters. That's my accusation. I've flipped it around back on you, John. I think we should kill John. John's a piece of shit. Let's get him.
Holly?
You won't include me in your RPGs. You won't include me in your clock tower. Why do I always keep dying? Let me be. I'm just a lovely Pete. I'm such a lovely Pete. Everyone likes me. I'm wonderful and really kind and nice.
Hands up. Fuck.
That's not actually vote for this.
No.
No, I think she is genuinely good.
She just
Again
did
at
a
the World
really
Cup
convincing
final
Pete.
here.
It really made me want to vote for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Reminding us that you and Pete was the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Zero's not enough.
Worst defense ever.
There's a question mark on John, but I'm pretty sure Holly. So Holly can't be the demon, right? Mechanically in this script, there's no way.
No,
that
Yeah.
no. No, she
No.
can't be.
Not the demon.
John
I'll
can be,
nominate-
but he's wasted his ability on me if he's done that.
I'll nominate
Yes.
Patters.
John, tell us why you've nominated Patters.
Oh, someone else do this for me, please.
Yeah, okay.
I absolutely hate nominating and then accusing. It's rubbish. No, I just can't trust Patters. Can't trust him as far as I can throw him. He came to me right away and told me he was the John, which I think would be a very good way to ingratiate yourself with someone. I know nothing else about him. I think it's a very good role to bluff as. It's also a pretty useless character. So unless we have any leads, I think just for safety, Patters is too dangerous to keep alive.
Patters.
I nominated Holly and gave you the accusation because you're the person who brought them back to life, and I thought that would be funny. I don't have anything else to do with this role other than do funny things. So I would rather stay alive to continue that.
Yeah, you don't know John that well, but he really does hate fun. He's right miserable. Anyway,
I'm getting that
fun's
vibe.
the
I'm a bit
worst.
sus, I'm going to be honest.
I don't trust
a
Patters,
tiny
actually.
bit of pertinent info to this, just a little bit of pertinent info. Patters did start the game by eating alive another player who was playing his first game of Blood.
That is where
He hollowed him out
I
like
didn't
a
know that, yeah.
and then used it like a canoe. That's right.
Yeah.
I actually
Can't
think Patters is good, but
I'm slightly sus of you, Patters. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
right,
Okay,
well,
well,
I'm going to really
It's
vote.
a social.
I've
It's a
required.
social read.
Well, put the fifth vote on me. I'll put the fifth vote on me.
fuck
So.
it.
Oh well, Brooke voted for this, and Brooke's obviously evil, right?
Wait, why can't I
I'll put the
vote?
fifth vote on you.
Oh, hang on. Oh,
Why can't I vote?
Ah.
You
No.
fell out your seat, John.
I didn't. What the fuck?
Oh no.
No, I want to vote for that.
Don't worry.
I
You,
agree to
okay,
jump
John.
your seat.
We'll say you voted
This
for it.
stupid tech.
No.
I
Rules
want
not
to
enough.
vote, says John, falling onto the floor.
Also,
I think he's guilty.
Patters, you sneaky Pete. I'll put the fifth vote on
Sneaky
it.
Pete.
Well, it wasn't enough. It was
it was
before.
on 3.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't enough. Yeah.
He was the fifth vote.
It would have been if John
Adam
had
dropped his
voted.
hand.
Yeah, I dropped my
Well,
hand.
John, I don't.
For the record, I absolutely wanted to vote for that. That was genuinely a tech issue.
I think Pat was
Just
Can't
you
you just have
sitting
me
on the
voted?
floor being
Four's
like,
not
why
enough."
can't I vote?
Listen to me. I'm John.
But then don't listen to me. I want my nomination to be someone else.
Maybe that's why it works, John. It's because no one listens to you, so you have to give your. That's what it is. It's not that you're.
That's a
generous
lovely
with
thing
your
to say,
time.
Holly. I'm so glad you're here.
Well, I didn't listen to you in that last game, did I? You know when you were talking.
No,
and
you
I
didn't.
just,
I
like,
remember. Yeah, you just blanked it. Yeah, it was
Has
harrowing.
anyone heard of a brook?
Well.
Yeah, isn't it like a small river?
Yeah.
Small
Yeah, I
woodland
check it out.
creature.
Really,
small
really
woman.
cool girl, fun character that people really
A
like.
small woman, small
Really-
woodland woman.
Really
Tempest
lovely.
nominates Brooke.
Oh, doing it now.
Tempest.
Oh, wow.
Daddy, why?
Well, on this.
No.
Tell us why, Tempest.
Okay, so I cannot stress enough that I am Father Benjamin. I think it would be better. I think that there is at least some info now pointing to Brooke as being evil, because me knowing that I am good, I know which one of the first night 3 statements that Holly received, I know which one of them is correct, and that is one of her neighbors is evil, and that's Brooke. I know that. I think that because we need to kill both of us, it would be better to get that sorted, dealt with, out of the way earlier so you can focus on the actual game here. Because if we let this go on too long, then who knows what can happen, and we might end up just pushing this can a little bit too far down the road. And I'd like to think that people have a good social read on me. I am good, and she's a bad daddy.
Okay.
Oh, you would say this because you're the bad dad. Pissed. No, I think this is him trying to make a Hail Mary pass. I think we had it on Patters. I think Patters is absolutely coming out with a bluff without any other things. Either that or Patters is a bit mad. But I think Tempest, he is your bad dad. He is your bad dad. We can delay this though. But I think you're putting a bomb into the town square and gonna have a big old dad explosion. So don't
Daddy
kill me.
explosion,
If you want to lose, if you want to
Daddy
lose,
bang.
want a daddy
Daddy
explosion.
bang. Be a daddy bang.
daddy bang, daddy bang. Oh, horrible!
A boom
Let's
daddy.
not say that.
It's a boom daddy.
A boom daddy.
boom daddy.
If you want to lose the game,
Hate this.
yeah, sure, but I don't think it needs to happen right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question,
Tara just quietly in the
question to
background.
Ben: Are you?
I hate this.
I hate
Can I
this.
ask Ben? Are you running it that we have to kill both Father Benjamin and Daddy Ben for good to win?
I'm running it rules as written. 2's not enough. And rules as written is that
Power goes away.
yeah, the power goes away when Daddy Ben dies.
Okay.
So that actual part of the ability is
Just never
essentially
works.
It's irrelevant.
Adam nominates John.
Oh,
Adam.
Bro, we had a full conversation.
We did,
My
bud. We
name's
did.
John.
I want to put it to the group and see what people think.
you never played with Adam before? You have a full conversation with him, then he nominates you. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Never talk to
Yeah.
Adam if you want to
I
live.
do do that.
Yeah.
I do that.
Oh, you fucking idiot! You chatted to
Yeah.
me.
Chatting to me, you prick, you're dead.
Trap.
I'm
you
suspicious
tell
of
me
him
about
because he
yourself.
talked to me.
Yeah, that is strike 3, baby.
Okay, Adam, tell us all about it.
Hello, everybody. So, Holly Good, pretty sure, 90% Holly Good. Is it worth, if we're not going to kill anyone else today, is it worth trying to go for John, just on the off chance that he's the Carly? Because otherwise we get really, that's one of those things that we do, which is we forget about this thing forever and just cement John as good in our mind. I'm not 100% convinced on this because if we have to solve the daddy game, we might want to not kill anyone today. But if I don't see anyone else who's good for it, other than maybe John, who we know definitely won't lose us the game for good if we execute him, because he's spent, and also could potentially win it for us if we don't forget that he's potentially Carly.
Yeah, because if he dies and the game continues, we know that John had to be good, and I therefore have to be good.
It takes you to 100%, Holly, which is...
Yeah.
Yes. Which is
Why
super
are you shaking your head, Patters?
If the game continues, it's
Muted.
because
You're muted, bro.
Daddy Ben is in. If the game continues, it's because Daddy Ben is in the game. Killing John tells us nothing.
John?
That's fair.
I feel like this is one of those things where you have a lot of information pointing to me probably being good and a little bit that I'm not. And for a lot of people, I don't know anything really about you. So I think you can kill me. It's fine. My power's used. From that point of view, I don't mind dying. But we're getting further on in the game, and there are loads of people I think are worth looking at. So I know it's a bit of a waste. I don't feel like it's confirming that much. In this version of the world, as I understand it, I would be the Carly, and I would bring back a player that I'm claiming to be innocent on day one, which I can only do once if I'm the Carly. I don't know why I'd bother. I think I'd hold it. Like, Holly was looking guilty. I would definitely keep her alive to draw heat from me if I was evil. So I think it's quite an unlikely scenario. But if you really want to do it, it's fine. It's just a bit of a waste.
Alright, looking for 5.
I'd also agree it's unlikely. I think they'd have to coordinate a lot.
There is a fringe world where Holly is the Tempest who's been given the role of the Pete, who has then been resurrected by either the Carly or the
I'm signing
Dan.
off. Still
That's
not.
the
Jesus
thing that
Christ.
happened.
I've got something important to say.
Oh.
I'm the Tom, and I think
Oh, yes.
Patters is the John, and I think Mara is dead.
One of those things is true.
Okay, I'm the Tom. I think Holly is the role that she said she was, which is... Come on, John.
Pete.
Come on, brain.
The
You
Pete.
can do it. The
Pete,
Pete.
it's
Thank
Pete.
you. I think Holly's the Pete.
Oh, poor old Pete. Poor Pete.
Yeah, who is Pete?
I'm tired and ill. It's nothing to do with
I
Pete.
don't remember
He's-
meeting a Pete.
Who's the Pete?
Pete's lovely.
Nah.
And I think Patters is evil.
Okay.
I'd like to claim Tom and say, statement 1, there is a Daddy Ben in play. Statement 2, there is a Father Benjamin in play.
Okay.
I think in memoriam for Marnev, even though he's never played the game, Pete should be renamed to Marnev. Because I don't know who this
I'll
Pete
play
guy
Marnev
is.
for the rest of the game.
It's only fair.
That makes sense.
It's only
Poor
fair.
Pete.
It's only fair.
Writing
Holly
him out.
nominates Adam. Holly nominates Adam.
Holly
Ooh,
nominates Adam. Tell us why.
I think we should kill. I know shit about Adam, and socially I think he might be evil. But that's all I've got, and I often get it wrong. But let's get somebody I don't know anything about on the block. Maybe they're really important. It didn't stop you killing me.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
kill Adam.
Adam.
I'm not going to tell you who I am. I think about 2 or 3 people know who I am. I am happy to... Oh, this is my catchphrase. I'm happy to die tomorrow, but not tonight. Absolutely not tonight.
He said it. Yeah,
I did it.
You did it.
If I wasn't
Put it on
dead,
a
I'd be
t-shirt.
voted.
5 is the number.
Yeah, let's kill him.
If
No,
somebody
don't
says
kill
a-
me. No, don't actually kill me.
Not sure.
I think
Why-
Adam
why
might be the
not?
demon, and Brooke just put her hand down.
No. I
Oh.
will
There is
explain
a-
it all tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Three's
I
not
mean-
enough.
I will say, Brooke put her hand down because Adam told her to.
No, I think she was
fair.
going to do it anyway, and she had an excuse.
No executions today. Everybody goes to sleep.
That was a long nomination phase.
Yeah, and evil are just not good at just not executing sensibly at all. They really need to start rallying together. But I suppose there's a lack of information, really.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's do the evil scrum. So that's Adam, Brooke, Dom, Mara now. Hello, evil team. Welcome to the Evil Conference, EvilCon 2023, perhaps.
We welcome Mara.
Hi, Mara.
Right, we've started, have we? Who shall I kill?
So you're the Adam. Good to know.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm the Adam.
Yes.
I think you should kill Patters. Patters is the only
Patters?
person gaining information at the moment.
What
Yeah.
about Holly?
Or-
I
'cause-
shouldn't kill Holly.
Because Sully said he's going to pick Holly tonight. You could chance it and pick Holly
No,
tonight.
let's kill
Holly's
Patters.
almost definitely the sock Sully because I'm definitely not.
No, Sully is... I'm Tempest. Sully is Sock Sully. I'm pretending to be Brooke. I'm going to use my power tonight and frame Tempest. Obviously, I could be the Sock or whatever, and people are a bit suspicious of me anyway.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
even if we lose the daddy game, it doesn't matter, but I'm still going to put the heat on Tempest.
15
I'm-
seconds.
I'm very
And
I'm-
tempted,
I'm-
so there's
Go
a if we get to the daddy game, I can almost force the vote because people think I'm good. So as long as Brooke's nominated first, we can maybe force the vote that way.
All right, end of conference.
Yeah, end of conference. So we are over to Sock Sullivan, who is no longer drinking the Tempest, which means that Ken is now back to being poisoned, which means John and Sully are no longer guaranteed sober and healthy.
It's a big question of who I choose here, because I don't know whether I'm a sock or not.
What a sentence.
I think I'm gonna go for. I've just got to play it straight, you know, and I think I'm gonna go for Holly, and I think that might actually give me a clue potentially as to whether I'm a sock as well. So I'm gonna go for Holly.
Yeah, so Holly is going to get anything but 2 false and 1 true tomorrow. I'm tempted to just give her 3 true statements and see
Yeah,
how
I
that
think that's
works.
a really fun idea. Because odds are that she is going to be sure only one of them can be true.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we are technically giving a very confused good team 3 pieces of
Correct
100%
info.
accurate info. Yeah.
Gentlemen,
Dominic.
as I'm sure you are aware from listening in on our conversation, I'd like to kill Patters, please.
Patters it is. Thank you.
Habable.
Good morning, everyone. You assemble in the town square to find their life cut short by child-sized scissors. Patters.
Oh, that's helpful.
Okay.
Very helpful.
That is helpful.
Good luck.
It's probably not Carly because it's probably not the Carly because the Carly has to kill 2 players, and unless I've sunk twice in a row, that is just very unlikely to have happened. For what it's worth, I'm not the John. I am the Angela. I asked 2 questions. I asked, is there a Mara in play? And I got a yes. And I asked, is Tempest Father Benjamin? And I got a yes. It's possible one of those the storyteller lied to me at, but I'm with Holly's information and my information, I'm firmly in the Brooke evil camp.
Yeah, let's get it.
I don't know. I feel like I'd
add
lie
that.
to you on that question.
I had something to add to that. I am your Brooke, and I used my power last night. I may be Sock Brooke, I may be normal Brooke, but drunk and poisoned. That's why I haven't told too many people who I am, but I have made that clear since day one that I was the Brook. I used my power last night.
Ugh.
I checked Tempest, and I was told evil.
You are a sock.
I think Adam is also evil.
Patters,
Yeah.
I have one important piece of information for you. Oh no, I was dead by day 2, so don't worry about it. I picked you on night 2, but I died. I died, so it doesn't matter.
As what?
I'm the Sully.
Oh, you are the Sullivan.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sully, the other Sully picked me on day 1. So
Yeah. Crazy.
That means-
I think the other Sully might be the Sock Sully from my info about if Brooke's evil, then Mara can't be an outsider.
Patters.
Yeah,
then there's
and vice versa.
no Mara in play.
You might say that you've been sullied.
Nice.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good.
There we go.
Okay.
I also want to say, Holly, I chose you for the lulz last night. Hopefully that might help you a little
bit. Fuck's sake. As in this night that's just happened.
Yeah, because it's useful. It might be like if it's all wrong, then then I know I'm a sock.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, cool.
good
And
for
it
me.
could be all wrong. It
Ken,
could be all
can we
right.
chat?
It could be mostly
Yeah, okay,
wrong. It could be
Patters, let's
mostly
go.
right. Could be
So,
anything.
to clarify, does that mean Sullivan is definitely Sock Sullivan if Mara's telling the truth?
No, it doesn't.
Not necessarily.
It doesn't.
I think there might be a possibility that I'm a sock. I've been looking at me.
Sock.
I'm quite thready.
Yeah, you stink.
Stink. I fucking
Big
stink,
hand
mate.
in my mouth.
Absolutely reek.
I'm not going to lie. I did expect my information to have a bit more of an impact than completely ignored. But here we go.
Why do you think it's Adam Blampied?
There's some weird outside account going on, and I think the Sentinel is in play, and that I'm adding an outsider, I think, and I think Adam Blampied is taking away one, and I think there's one more by the outsider. But that's my only reason, unless one of the Sullivans is lying.
Are you Ollie?
Yes, I'm Ollie.
Let's look through this again. At least one alive neighbour is drunk, evil, or an outsider.
Yeah. And I would have guessed evil, but...
I think it's evil.
Yeah.
Mara is actual Sullivan.
Yep.
Sully
So
is Sock Sullivan. There's
Yep.
there's no Mara in play because no one seems to be mad about
Yeah,
something
they should break
yesterday,
madness
right?
at this stage. Which means we might have a Widow Tempest Poison player for the whole game. We might have, in which case it would probably be Pete, which not ideal, to be honest.
It is what it is though.
What do you think? Like, I mean, Ken and Patters don't seem to give a monkeys what I'm saying, or they seem to have worked it out by themselves.
They seem pretty convinced that you're evil.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure based on what. Is that just social? Because I don't know what I've done to.
I don't know either. I thought you were reading pretty good. I'm going to keep trying to push the world that Holly is the Tempest, and that's how she can make up these rules, these worlds. If Ken's a useless Ollie, then that's interesting because there's nothing confirming him, and he's always sus. So that's 2. And like I say, if we get it down to, I really feel like we can do some fun things with me dropping hands, and if I can get
I
people
think
to
so.
trust me.
They're definitely going to kill me today. I've got a feeling that Ken and Patters are going to corral the troops, but that's fine. Doesn't hurt us in any real way.
Yeah.
So here are your 3 statements, one and only one of which is correct.
Sure.
Number 1, at least one player is playing as themselves or their socks.
You got it.
Statement number 2, Brooke was a demon bluff. Or statement number 3,
Yeah.
there have been and are no characters in play that protect from death.
Okay, not that would prevent, say for example, my resurrection. Resurrection's different.
That's not protecting you from death.
Okay,
No,
protect
death
from
already
death,
happened
cool.
in that case.
Sweet. Okay. Sweet.
Brooke, I don't think I've spoken to you in private. Can we have a word?
Sure, we're gonna word. Where do you want to go, Dom?
Campfire.
Campfire.
Don't worry, guys. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Oh my god, I thought we had this in the bag, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it's trickier than it looks.
It's tricky.
Yeah, I'm my trick up my sleeve is that if I, because my information that I've been bluffing as Tom doesn't add up anymore, I'll just come out as Luke if need be and say I've been protecting Holly.
It's also possible that it's Adam Blampied,
Yep.
It's +1, -1. And Sullivan is also evil?
Yeah, Sullivan might be evil.
Because I currently have my evil team as like Adam, Sully, Brooke, honestly.
Yeah, that was my. It might be Adam, Dom, Brooke.
Yeah.
Do you know what Dom's claiming?
Tom. He's claiming the Tom.
I've just been given statements, all 3 of which I think could be true. Which makes me think that...
I'm a suck.
Well, they might not all be true. I'll tell you what they are. I've just been told at least one player is playing as themselves or their socks, which is you.
Cool, yeah.
Brooke was a demon bluff, which is Adam. Why would you wait until last night to use your Brooke ability when you know that there's a Father Benjamin and a Daddy Ben on the first day? That's my question.
That's a good question.
It doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that he didn't, and there's no world in which he did. It's just for me personally, that's my question. Why didn't you do it immediately? Maybe he was waiting and some stuff, but I don't know. That makes me suspicious of young Adam. And the third one was there have been no characters that protect from death. There'd be no Luke in play.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think all 3 of those are true, and I think that means that I'm a sock.
I think Adam is the kill for today.
Yeah, he's giving evil vibes. He keeps trying to kill with what I think is 95% confirmed good players, so...
Yeah. I think in most worlds, John and Holly are good.
Yeah, it's just, if both are evil, then they've done very well to just come up with all this.
Sully's the Tempest.
Oh.
And he knows there's a Sullivan in play, which he can claim anyway.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, it's good to know. I think kill me today, if you want to, because
how many have we got
then
left? We've got enough left.
We've got enough left to I think, kill off a useless person who's just making people drunk.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's yeah.
Can you make anyone drunk though? Because I wonder if you could make Adam drunk. Let's have a look.
Oh, you know what? I can. I think it is just a choice of like, it's choose a player. They are drunk until dusk. That's it.
Why not try and get the demon?
Yeah.
And he's spent.
Okay, cool,
he's spent now anyway. I think you could just keep drunk. That's another. We don't have to kill you today. Is what I'm saying. Is there's other potential there. The other thing I just want to say is there are 2 factions forming. There's the Patters Tempest faction, and there's the Adam Brooke faction. I think 2 halves of that have to be evil or horribly poisoned, and it's going wrong. On the Brooke and Adam side, my information could say that Brooke's evil. It could also say Brooke's not evil, in which case there's other things going on there. So I'm not certain yet for sure. I'm not certain. But she did drop her hand when Adam was on the block, and Adam real panicked when he was on the block because he hadn't used his ability yet, which he could have used, and now has used it. So why not kill him today? He's spent, right?
My thought is we kill Adam.
I think we should kill Adam. Although, if my info's all right today, where I got Brooke was a demon bluff, it doesn't mean there's another minion out there. He could just be the other minion.
Yeah.
So if the game continues and people still die, so we know the demon's still around, it's not just the Daddy Bens. It could be that he's just a minion who's received that bluff.
And if he is that minion, then he's probably the Tempest.
Probably, yeah.
I know Holly's good, unless I suppose I don't think there's
she could
a
be
way
the Tempest. She could be the Tempest. If she's the Tempest, she registers as a townsfolk for your ability, so you resurrect her.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's something that I'm like trying to, because that's a good bluff for the Pete is a good bluff for the Tempest, because you can make up information. You're like, how could she possibly have known that? Well, you've seen the Grim.
Fuck, I didn't even think about that.
And now it's just me back in the village square all by myself. I'm gonna murder everybody. I hope so. I hope I don't balls it up like Adam Blampied would.
Ken, have you got a claim from Ken?
Yes. Ken has told me who he is.
Okay, I've got a hard claim from Ken as well. And that seems like something you could just be bluffing, but
yeah.
Hard to say.
I have absolutely no idea.
I don't know why Patters was... Oh, see, the other thing is Patters... I genuinely thought Patters was the John. Well, no.
Yeah, so did I.
Or
he just
a minion.
lies.
Or a minion.
He lies so well.
He he claimed it at first, and then I went, I don't believe you. But then he claimed the Dan to me in private, and I went, I don't believe that. So that's why I Sullivaned him on night 2. But then I died before it would have had any effect.
Did you get to wake up last night?
I did not.
Huh? What was your claim again?
Patters is the John.
Oh,
Mara
Patters is not
dead.
the John. Patters is not the John.
Yes.
Patter. Ah, shit. That sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, but he told me to do it. He was like, use that one.
Oh, I don't know
Which
why
is
he did
why
that,
I
because
was-
he's hard claimed something else now.
Yeah, which made me sus. Made me all very sus.
That did not help.
Ken might be a good execution. Oh, we're probably going to execute Adam today because everyone's sus of him. I got a good social read off him, but I'm bad at social reads, so.
I don't know. I'm getting a very good social read off you, which is ominous because I normally can't tell either
I mean,
way.
I died night 1, John.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
Why did you wait so long, I guess, is my question.
Well, first of all, I wanted to talk to Sully to see if he picked me at any point, because he might be Socks'
Yeah.
Puppet Sullivan. And that's it.
Fair
Basically. I waited one night after the first day to use it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know who Daddy Ben was. And then I waited one more night to not use it because I spoke to Sullivan and then forgot to tell him not to pick me. Turns out he did pick me that night, so I'm glad I did.
Oh.
And then I used it the first available opportunity when I had spoken to
Fair
Sullivan
enough.
and say, please don't use it on me.
Please don't. Okay. Our information is in conflict then.
Oh, cool. How so?
Because I'm the Angela. I asked, is Amara in play? And I got a yes. And I asked, is Tempest the father Benjamin? And I got a yes. I can be lied to, so it's possible I was lied to. But,
You could also be poisoned.
I could also be poisoned by the Tempest, yeah.
The Tempest character is unbelievably powerful, and getting to ask a yes/no question every day, you seem quite poison bait.
Yeah, it's entirely possible, right?
Yeah, Sullivan, I'm not sure about because he could just be a sock, but part of me thinks that he might be lying if considering Mara's dead.
Yeah, exactly. And also, like, I think I'm good and you think you're good. So between us, from our points of view, it has to be like, it can't be many people because John and Holly
That's
are both good, we're assuming. So from
Are
my
you going to
point of view-
nominate someone today?
I don't know. I'll
Maybe
see what
Sullivan.
happens. Yeah, maybe. I think everyone might go for an Adam execution today, and I think he's already used his power, so he has no real leg to stand on for not dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Dom and Sully are in conflict as well. So Dom is claiming to be the Tom, and said there's a Daddy Ben and a Father Benjamin and a Sully and a sock puppet Sully in play.
I mean, would
and
that
then
just
he
make
would get
someone
to revive
drunk?
somebody.
Oh, no,
no,
he
if
gets
they're
to
both
revive
true,
someone.
he would get to revive somebody. Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't read Tom's ability properly.
Yeah. So if they're both true, then he would have woken to do something. But Mara and Sully can't both be the Sullivan. So one of them has to be Sockbot Sullivan. Therefore, Dom should have woken up. So one of Dom and Sully are definitely evil.
I mean, Mara is claiming still to be the Sullivan.
Yeah.
So that would make either Mara or Sully Sock Puppet Sullivan.
Yes, but Dom didn't wake up to do anything on the day that he made that statement.
Oh,
Those
we have two
statements.
Sullivans in play. Maybe
Yeah.
Daddy Ben ruled it the other way, but I don't know. That's possible.
We'll have to ask.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let's head back up.
Welcome back, everyone. There are 8 of you alive, 4 votes required today. Nominations are open.
Can I go ahead with today's Pete info in case it clears up any
Yes.
worlds for anyone?
Yeah.
Sullivan has chosen me, and I think it's looking more and more likely that Sullivan is Sock Sullivan because I think there's a world in which at least 2, maybe 3 of these are true.
Yep.
Depending on where your allegiances lie, I think at least 2 of them really could be true, depending on which way you look at it. At least one player is playing as themselves or their socks. It could be Sullivan. Number 2, Brooke was a demon bluff. Number 3, there have been no characters currently in play or have been in play that protect from death. So Luke, not like resurrection. I clarified that with Ben. That's not. I was already dead.
And this is after you were picked by Sullivan, right?
Yes.
Yes. So
So we
these
think-
could all be wrong.
Or all right.
Could all be
They
wrong
all be
or
correct.
all
Or
right.
true. They could all be true.
And they do sound like more than one of them could be true. So I think Sullivan is probably Sock Sullivan.
Okay.
Yes.
Dom,
Interesting.
can I
This is
ask you a
hard.
question, Dom?
Yes?
Did you wake up on night 2 to use your ability?
No.
So do you want to give out your day 1 Tom info?
Yes. So I have used, what have I said? I said there is a Sullivan and a Sock Sullivan, and there is a Daddy Ben and a Father Benjamin.
That's really useful.
But
But-
he didn't
so
wake up, so
If it didn't wake up, that
Oh, he
means
didn't.
that isn't true.
he hasn't waken up.
Therefore, either Dom or Sully are lying.
Yes.
Or that
Mara.
Mara was lying.
Yeah,
Mara died in the night.
unlikely, but it could be
Or that
possible.
I'm lying.
Could Mara be that? Mara, do you want to tell us what you were?
Yeah, I was a Sullivan. I picked Sullivan on night 1, and I picked Patters on night 2, but it didn't matter because I died.
Okay.
What was our question?
But Mara did die really early.
That
So-
has reminded me, though, I am the Tom, and I'd like to say that 2 players are dead, and Sullivan is the Sock Sullivan.
Oh God, no.
Just a thought. If there is a Tempest in, and it's Holly,
Tempest.
she would have appeared as a as townsfolk.
Oh.
Resurrected, yeah.
So my power could have resurrected her. So Holly is not in the clear as much as I thought she was.
That is
Probably
very
is.
true.
Say that again, John.
So that the Tempest power, you get to register as. You choose a non-player character. You register as this character even if dead.
Right.
So Holly could be registering as a townsfolk and
That's
be
correct.
evil.
And
Yeah.
your power would still work on them.
That's correct.
If I was a Tempest, yeah.
Oh.
If I was a Tempest,
My question is, has anyone been mad this game? And if you are mad now, I would break madness
Yeah.
to clear up.
that would be
Break
super
it.
helpful.
I would agree. I would agree.
I would break madness before it gets too late, or because
Yeah, please do.
otherwise
Final
we're definitely playing with a Tempest.
Final
Imagine I
call.
broke
Final
imagine I
Holly
broke
nominates
Madness right
Adam.
Adam nominates Tempest.
Oh, I think I got there first. Did that come through?
I mean, we heard Adam.
Holly
I
did
heard
get
the word
there
Adam,
just
so-
before. Yeah, Holly has nominated Adam. Tell us why, Holly.
I think Adam could be a demon candidate based on my info and his allegiances and just other stuff. He's also spent, so what's the problem? Let's kill Adam.
He's spent.
There's also a fail safe to get Adam anyway. But yeah.
What's the minimum here for?
Yes, Adam.
Yep, I'm completely spent. I am the Brook. At least I think I am. I picked Tempest and got evil. That is my info. Feel free to kill me.
I wouldn't know she goes for.
Patters.
Pause the
I wouldn't use
number.
a ghost though.
He'll drop it.
I'll
I
stay on the
think-
block.
Patters is a pro.
I think we should. Do
Just get ready to put your
Make
hand
it
up,
beatable,
Dom.
just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do
amount.
4.
In
4 is
case
good.
somebody drops.
Yeah, I'm ready.
4 is absolutely fine.
I
Yeah.
don't think we have any other candidates today, so
Falls
I'm
enough.
quite happy to
Adam on the
put.
block.
I know nothing about Ken, just putting it out there.
Okay, I'll hard
Yeah.
claim. I'm the Ollie. I've basically used this, but I do think I've put an outsider in. That's my hard claim. I'm not really doing much, but I could be evil. You could kill me if you want. I'm definitely a candidate.
Ken claimed that to me very early. I can corroborate that.
Claimed that to be on day 1. But
Okay.
if he had a bluff,
Should
he had a
we-
bluff.
Yeah.
I'm fine to die, but I just want to make sure that my death isn't written off as like, oh, we got evil. Let's just make sure
Yeah.
you remember my
Yeah,
info,
yeah.
please.
For
Yes.
sure.
We
I might be the normal Brook, and I might
I
have
think
solved
there are
our Daddy
worlds in
Ben
which you are the
problem.
normal Brook.
I think
Yeah.
I think Adam is the sock.
Final call.
Should we kill Sullivan?
You can
No.
absolutely kill me.
I wouldn't
Feel free.
mess- I
Sullivan
wouldn't mess
Sullivan
with
can
this
still
too much.
drunk.
Fine.
Sullivan could still drunk evil players if he wants to.
4.
But he
That's
might
what I can't
drunk
do,
good
which I
Any
players.
other
can't do.
noms? 3 seconds. 3 noms.
2.
3 seconds to noms.
I nominate Tempest.
Oh God.
Tell us why you nominated Tempest.
Okay, so I'm really wigged out by Adam because I'm thinking, Holly, that your information that the Brook could be a demon bluff is correct. But I was kind of like, because it seems nuts to me that there would be a Brook in a dad game. So I am suspicious of him because I know that I am the Father Benjamin. But
Why is it nuts for there to be a Brook and a dad game?
Yeah, there could be a sock Brook.
I guess there could be a Stockbrook. Yeah, it seems OP to me, but like, it is what it is. I also just don't like my identity being stolen by Blampied.
I have married
Fine.
Sullivan in this game. That's
Yeah,
what
we did get
did.
married. That's what Brooke got
I
furious
love-
about.
Brooke and
I love the
Sullivan
narrative
got
that Adam married a sock, though. That's really funny. Oh, sorry, Sullivan married a sock.
Or these two socks got married to each other.
We could both be socks.
Oh, that's very funny. Please make some fan art
I-
of the two socks marrying.
I have some
Okay.
pertinent info about this nomination, by the way. About Adam being potentially a demon. Actually, is that I chose Adam at one point, and if I am a sock, then he would have been drunk, and we wouldn't have had any deaths, presumably.
That's true.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm going to hand this over to
Tim.
Tempest, who's been very patiently waiting to speak. Tempest.
If you kill me, we will lose the game. Also, I am more sus now on Adam because in a three-way chat that I just had with Adam and Brooke, I was upset that I am a absolutely useless townsfolk. And in that conversation, Brooke said, "Yeah, you're a townsfolk that this and that, not I'm a townsfolk." Caught herself in the lie. And Adam is still... I heard you try and nominate me before Holly got in. I think there's your evil power. I think both of them right there are the evils.
Oh.
Well, to be fair, Tempest, I didn't want to hang Brooke on potentially a misspeak. That's a bit harsh.
A lot less.
I mean, we don't have to end the game now, but I'm telling you that's...
Do this later.
Yeah.
Let's see if there are any
that's
kills
really good.
tonight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think Adam is our demon. Actually, I maybe actually would prefer to kill
there's not
me.
enough.
I don't know.
I
Unless
nominate
you
Sullivan.
think you're the demon.
I nominate Sullivan. Nominate Sullivan.
Dom, tell us why you
Dom,
nominated
what?
Sullivan.
I defer my accusation to Sullivan.
The John.
Classic John play.
Well, it depends about night order, but let's say, in fact, I'll ask you, Daddy Ben, if I was the Sock Sullivan, would I act before the demons? Right?
Sock Sullivan wakes before any of the demons.
Yeah. So I chose Adam on the second night. Yeah, and somebody dies. So that doesn't work in my book. That Adam would be a demon then. And I'm not against killing Adam because, as Adam says, he's spent. But actually, I'm wondering whether we're not actually killing we're actually definitely not killing the demon here, unless I am the Sullivan, or maybe I am Sullivan.
You might be.
Oh,
You might Sullivan.
This is what I mean, though.
Real Sullivan.
I think to add to that accusation. Oh, okay, no, too late. I'm going to vote for this because I think.
No.
I think we shouldn't move someone off the block. I think
No, but we're going
Why
to.
is Sullivan defending Adam? That's what's confusing
Why
me.
does
Minion panic.
why is
Minion
Dom
panic.
defending
Choose
Adam?
not
What's
enough.
going on
I'm
here?
just-
Well, if I
I'm
had a
just
chance
telling
to
you the
finish,
info.
Oh, sorry,
if I had a
Dom.
chance to finish my point, what I was going to say was that Sullivan, like, he might be really useful for us, but also he might be a liability, and actually getting him off the board is probably just as good as getting someone who
you could
might
choose
be
dead players.
4,
You should probably choose dead players.
Maybe I should
2,
from here.
Yeah, I
on
think
out.
maybe dead.
1.
you could-
Adam
That's
is
up to Sullivan, but
executed
if he's
and
evil, he's not going to.
dies, and we all go to sleep.
Okay.
Good night.
So our first executed evil player.
Yeah, Adam's died. That means Ollie's no longer poisoned, which means that John and Sully are guaranteed sober for pretty much the rest of the game now. I suspect Evil will probably kill Holly tonight because Pete's getting really good info, but I guess we'll see. Welcome back. We're still at EvilCon 2023. This is the panel. We've got Mara, Dom, Adam and Brooke, who are all very experienced evilers, and they're going to be taking your questions. Go.
Fix it! Yeah, we're potentially in trouble. We've got to kill Holly today. She's the only one getting info. We have to kill Holly today.
I'm worried. I'm scared about Sullivan.
He says he's going to choose dead players. It's worth taking that risk. Do not kill Sully. Kill Holly.
Sully's also potentially evil, so.
Frame job on Ken might be our only option at this point, but I think John needs to go because I think he's hard proven
Confirmed.
good. We just need one solid moment where we all vote at once,
Yeah.
even if it incriminates us. But I don't know when that is. Probably after tomorrow.
I think staying alive, for a little bit longer. I think right now no one thinks we're on the same team, all of us. So I think keep that until the last.
Mara
10 seconds.
Dom, you said you were Tom, right? If you put a true statement out into the wind last night, you have to say you picked someone to get their power back.
Yeah.
Okay, who?
I guess Mara.
Right. So we're just over to Sullivan, then Dom, then we're done for the night phase.
Grant, how is married life treating you?
Well, you know what? It was going pretty alright. But then the whole town were like, "You're married to a horrible demon. Kill them." And I'm like, "Oh, right." Oh, it's quite stressful, you know. And now Adam is dead, and I don't know if there are any other Brooks out there. I presume not. So I'll just stay a widow, probably a lonely widow.
This has taken a genuinely tragic turn.
Yeah, this is getting quite dark. What I'm keen to know is, are you actually going to choose a dead player, or are you gonna try and nail the demon?
It's really tough. I don't think I've got anyone who I'm absolutely nailed on about the demon. If I were to make Father Benjamin drunk, would that mean that if they are the first one to die by execution, their team loses? Does that not count anymore, or is that kind of overrides drunk?
No, that's correct. So yeah, if you and the thing is about Sock Sullivan, if you are Sock Sullivan, it's not like they might be drunk or their ability might not work. It specifies they are drunk, which actually I think makes Sock Sullivan the outsider, the most powerful character on this script.
Absolutely.
Especially given that there's no caveat that you must choose living players, so it's not even like you could just never affect the game state, basically, if you don't want to.
That's absolutely mad. This game's mad. You know what? In which case, let's go for Lil Brooke.
Okay.
I think that might be the best way. Oh, this is genius! Great. Oh, I hope I'm a sock.
What's actually happened now is Good can win by executing the demon because Brooke is drunk. But if they execute Tempest, Good still loses. You picked the wrong one, I think, really, out of the two.
Well, we'll see, but yes, I think that's the bigger gamble, isn't it?
It would be delightful if this game ends with 3 players dead by executing a Father Benjamin. That would be ridiculous. Let's go see what Dom does, because this might be relevant. Alright, Blampy, who's it going to be?
Let's get rid of Harley. Let's get rid of her. I'm sick of her noise.
Okay.
Bye. Habable Harley.
Good morning, everyone. You assemble in the town square to find their broken body crammed inside an oversized Pokeball. Did the demon choose them? Holly.
Oh no.
Well, that makes sense.
Django. I've got a plan.
Yep.
Is it mad? Maybe.
Yeah,
So last
let's
night,
hear it.
I was like, hey, if I am a sock, what if I make Father Benjamin drunk? Then the thing of us losing won't be a problem. So I just chose randomly. I just went Brooke. I'm going to choose Brooke. If I am a sock, which is not definite, but if I am a sock, then Brooke is drunk, and therefore we are safe to kill Father Benjamin.
Now I would. Oh, go on.
Yeah, and if not, then we've killed Daddy Ben.
Well, I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
My statement yesterday was 2 players are dead and Sullivan is the Sock Sullivan. I did not wake up. So it's possible from my worldview that Sullivan might be lying, or I might be drunk or poisoned or something.
Or Sullivan could be
maybe
Sullivan.
Or I'm lying.
Oh, you're
Just Sullivan.
Question for
Sullivan. Question for the storytellers.
That cleared it up.
When Dom as the Tom makes that statement, is that what's happening when he says it? In terms of two
it's
deaths?
at the time. At the time of the statement.
Okay, good.
This is really hard.
So it's possible that Sullivan is just the Sullivan then?
Yeah.
Just be the Sullivan.
Well, except on the first day, I said there is a Sullivan and a Sock Sullivan. Oh no, that could still work, couldn't it? There is a Daddy Ben and a Father Benjamin. Yeah, no, that could still work.
Maybe I'm just me.
No,
Sullivan,
Dom,
if you're just
Dom.
you, then it means when you chose me, only one of my things is correct unless I've been poisoned in another
Dom,
way.
for you to
Yeah,
be telling the
that's
truth
true.
about your information, Mara couldn't have been the Sullivan. And if Mara is
Yeah,
still
Mara
claiming
could be the Sock,
Sullivan, yeah, but Dom put out correct information, and on the night he didn't wake up. He said there's a
Unless
Father
Dom's-
Benjamin and a Daddy Ben
Dom might
and
know
a
why
Sock Sullivan.
I've never woken up.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, say that again, Adam.
So Dom put out information. He made Tom's statements. There's a Sock Sullivan and a Sullivan. He also said there's a Daddy Ben and a Father Benjamin. Those were his two statements, and he didn't wake up, which means either Sully is lying about being Sullivan at all, Mara is lying about being Sullivan at all, or Dom is lying.
Or Brooke and Tempest are lying.
Or I'm drunk or poisoned.
Yeah.
Yes.
At some point.
You've not woken up at all, Dom, right?
You've
No.
never woken
So
up.
it could just be
as
that
a
your
child?
ability's not working. Your ability's just not working.
You-
Maybe you're where the Tempest poison is.
You could have been Tempest poisoned.
That's
Would
true.
you still wake up and it would malfunction if you were poisoned?
Yeah, how would you run that at Ben? Tom, which is poison.
Poison can do
A
whatever they like.
poisoned Tom, I could either wake them up and go through the motions, or I could not
Yes.
wake them up at all.
Yeah.
So it could
Okay.
be either.
Okay. So that
So
might
even-
be true.
It's
Even if you woke up,
there's,
woke
a,
up
there's,
from-
there's
do
an
know
important thing
nothing.
to say here, and if Dom is poisoned by the Tempest, then I couldn't have been poisoned by the Tempest. Therefore,
but my
Oh?
my thing is if not, a player is drunk until tomorrow dusk. So if I've not woken up every night,
Oh, shit.
someone else
Oh,
someone
my
else has been
God.
made drunk
Never read
every
that.
day. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh, there's been a drunk player every night then.
every night.
Potentially.
Fuck me.
Does that still
Unless he's
happen if
poisoned.
Tom's poisoned?
So we know nothing.
No, it wouldn't happen if he's poisoned.
yeah.
Oh no!
So if Tom
That's
is
true. It
poisoned,
wouldn't have to find poisoned.
which I think Dom has to be poisoned or lying. I think. If Sully is truly telling the truth, and if either of those things are true, then it's unlikely that I am Tempest poisoned, which means because there is no Mara in play, which was my first question, I got a yes. That means I was lied to then by my ability, which means my next question is Tempest the Father Benjamin. I got a yes. That must be true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although, just to add
Unless
to
you were
that as
Tom
well,
drunk, right?
I wouldn't need to
Yeah.
be poisoned. I wouldn't need to be poisoned all the time. It could just be on the first statement or the third statement. Unfortunately, the second statement wasn't very helpful, Patters, because you told me to say that you're the John and you're not.
Although, just one thing quickly. What if Sullivan is the demon and Sullivan is a demon bluff, and Adam had Brooke because Adam's the Tempest and can see the grim?
Oh my god.
Yes, I think that is possible.
Oh my god!
This is why I think
What if
Sullivan's
Sullivan's not
Sullivan.
Sullivan? What if
Feel free to
Sullivan's
kill
a
me.
I think
demon?
Sullivan's
possible.
continued existence causes
We
too
do
much
still have a
confusion.
demon, and it's quite hard to pin down where the demon is at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we talk demons? Because given that only one person has died every night,
Yeah.
It's probably
I
Adam
think
Blampied.
it can't be
It's an Adam.
Carly. It's very unlikely that it's Holly, right? Because that would mean the coin toss failed
It's n-
every
yeah.
time.
It's also mathematically
And-
unlikely to be done.
And dice-wise, it's probably not Dom.
It's
Which means
it's very
we have an
unlikely
Adam Blampied, which means we have an evil team who are discussing every night, apart
Every
from
night,
the
yeah.
opening night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're also importantly they're also negative outsiders.
Yes.
Even though Ken is adding one and the Sentinels, so it can't be two outsiders. So it means we can't have Sock Puppet Sutherland and Sock Puppet Brooke,
So is there a chance that
which means
So
Ken
is
is
there-
not necessarily adding an outsider. It could be -1.
Yeah, but then it'll
Chatting,
be
guys. You've got
Could
3 minutes.
Could Sullivan be a bluff?
Fuck's sake.
sure.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
it's an outsider, yeah.
Either Sullivan or Sock Sullivan could.
Yeah,
exactly.
from a
Sock
bluff
Sullivan.
point of view, Brooke and Sullivan is a much better bluff because there are double the bluffs for them.
If
What
it,
if it's Sullivan,
yeah.
Brooke, and Adam?
If it would make everyone feel better, I'm happy to die. Like if that would clear everything up, because I think it's I might well be spreading drunkenness. I might not. I don't think I'm necessarily that useful as a weapon against the
Yeah.
evil team because we don't actually know whether it is a weapon. I think maybe the better thing is to just kill me. Also, like probably clears my name of at least being the demon, and that'll make people feel better about it. I'm happy to go if that's the general feeling, is that I might be the demon.
The demons are Ken, you, or Dom. Because John can't be the demon, and neither can Brooke or Tempest.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
The only way that Brooke or Tempest could have been the demon is if they had a Blampied. That's why I asked if they had a Blampied woke before night one, because they could have, but it didn't.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they could have switched. Yeah.
That's why I asked, but
we don't have the other minion in play, so we know there's a Daddy Ben in play.
We essentially have two shots at the demon, right? Because we'll try and kill the demon now, and then somebody else will die in the night if we don't hit them, and then we'll have to try and hit the demon again, and then we can deal with the daddies.
So who are our demon choices?
Me, Sully,
Sullivan,
Dom.
or Ken.
My gut
Dom,
is
Sullivan, or
towards
Ken.
Dom and Sullivan.
I do actually think Dom is a better demon candidate than Sully, because Sully has been very happy to die. But
Exactly. Sully tried to get himself on the block yesterday instead of Adam, which makes me think not a demon.
maybe the Tempest.
Maybe the Tempest.
Yeah.
But we're looking for a demon to stop the killing right now, so we've got more time.
yeah, if we stop the killing, we'll just know.
Yeah.
Yes, good point.
Like
Well, a demon's not too worried about not dying in this, because we have to deal with the Daddy Ben issue either way.
Yeah.
but I
they're
think
pretty chill.
I do feel he was pretty chill before that even, but
But
I don't know. I think if Sullivan's fairly convinced that we're onto the right track with our daddy thing, and Sullivan did put forward a big, perhaps a big boy play at the top of this day to deal with the daddy issue. It's possible that he's the demon, just being like, right, kill me, and
The daddy issue.
and then let's try and make a Hail Mary play with the daddies.
Straight.
that's
I
true.
mean, when it comes to the daddy issue, is there an issue?
It's my
Is
favourite
there an
magazine.
issue?
Well, Holly's information says it's Brooke. My information says it's Brooke. Adam's information says it's Tempest.
I'm leaning towards Brooke, but
Socially, I think it's Brooke.
yeah, it was a social read.
No.
Sully, who do you think it is?
Yeah, we had that conversation, and you were like,
the
really
twin.
like, oh, I'm Brooke. I'm just having a good time. I tell you what, it's a real brain tickler. And I was like, okay.
Could you not be Tempest poisoned, Holly?
Yeah, I could be. I think
Very
there's a
much
world
can
in
be.
which I'm Tempest poisoned for sure.
I'm trying to work out, is there anyone who is hard ruled out of being drunk and poisoned at this point?
No, but also my information doesn't necessarily point towards Brooke. It just kind of leans towards Brooke over Tempest.
Ken, have you told everyone who you are?
Yeah, I guess
Ken's
that.
said it now,
Yeah. Is there any proof that you're that? Has anyone
No,
got like?
no proof at all.
I
could just
guess
decide
I
some vibes.
haven't. I wasn't drunk or poisoned when I used my ability on
Yeah.
night 1 or 2, whichever one it was.
Yeah.
But that's it.
That's
And
it.
Sullivan has apparently just used your power normally, so we've got no proof that Ken is Ollie.
Yeah.
The Ollie.
Yeah, and there's no way to know whether I'm even a sock or a bloody regular sock.
You a man?
The only reason I think Sullivan.
Oh, are you a Muppet?
The only reason I think that Sullivan or Dom could be the demon is this info that Dom had on day 1 and didn't wake up. Kind of suggests that either Sullivan's not the Sullivan or the Sock Sullivan. The Sock Sullivan?
The suck Sullivan.
The Sock
They're in
Sullivan.
conflict.
It's a different one. This is different.
Sullivan.
You
I
don't
want to
wanna
get
do
married
this.
to that Sullivan.
No.
Yes, please.
No.
No one
Or
wants to
that Dom is lying, because Dom's info doesn't have to work, and Dom doesn't have to wake up. If Dom's lying,
Or Dom's
Okay, everyone.
poisoned,
Which reminds
or
me.
Mara's
Which reminds me.
lying.
I'm
The
the Tom.
ceremonial
I'm
jam
the
on
Tom
toast has
and-
arrived, which means, as I'm sure you're aware, nominations are open.
I'm the Tom, and Mara is dead, and Pattis is dead. Right.
Finally,
A guarantee.
Solid one.
a guarantee.
Who are you going to bring back?
Yeah. Do you get to choose who you bring back?
I think so.
Bring me back. I can ask another
Well,
statement.
you don't actually come back to life.
They
you
just
get your
regain their
ability.
ability.
Your
until
power.
dusk.
Oh, okay.
Another Angela statement would be big.
Bring back Holly or Patters, yeah.
Yeah.
This is rough.
Yeah.
This is a rough game.
But we've already had some Dom statements that were definitely correct, right? Some Tom statements, rather.
Well, not necessarily,
not a
because
single
of
one.
the amount of drunkenness and confusion there could be. Because
Oh,
equally,
I see.
I could even have drunked myself, I guess.
Should we just kill Dom?
I think we should
Yeah.
kill Dom.
I think we kill
kill me?
Sully, and then Dom gets a chance to prove himself.
Okay.
And then that doesn't
Let's kill
work,
Dom.
we kill Dom.
Let's kill Dom.
What? Yeah. Well, Dom's information doesn't
But
make
hang
any
on.
sense.
Then, therefore, isn't it? If Sullivan's happy to die, and I don't mind dying, shouldn't we kill Ken?
No, I think we should kill Dom.
I do
Socially,
mind
let's kill
dying,
Dom.
but I'm good
Dom
at
is
using
Dom's about to
executions,
prove
but-
themselves.
But
Let's see who votes for it. We don't have to get it on the block.
Holly-
Let's see who's too chicken to vote. Let's see those minions not vote.
Holly, you feel so evil here. And I
I'm-
don't know why.
I know.
I am worried because unless we've killed a minion or a minion has died in the night, we have two evils alive, and I don't know
Second
where
call.
they are. I have no idea where
Someone
they
please nominate Dom or Sullivan. I'm in favour of Dom.
Well, Ken, if it's not you, one of them is Brooke or Tempest.
Yeah.
It's not John. So
Yeah,
it's-
but Sully and
it's
Dom are
one of
not
Brooke,
acting.
Sully, Dom.
Sully and Dom are not acting like an evil team together, which weirds me
Okay,
out.
question. Sorry, question.
We
Can
need
we
to
have killed the
nominate.
demon already, not realising it, and
No,
then
someone
it
died
has to deal
last
with
night.
Daddy?
Kills.
Is there
Someone
any
died.
other death
Oh,
mechanic?
yeah.
Nominate.
Is
Someone
this-
nominate. Someone nominate.
Okay. Sullivan.
I nominate Dom.
Ken, tell us why you've chosen Dom.
We're just. I don't know. This might be the wrong one, but we can do Sully after. These are the options to execute today. We have 2 executions left on a demon. Only thing that may be slightly sus of Dom is that he didn't pick like really confirmable things, and he also waited really late in both days to do the Tom. But that's basically it, really.
Why is he still alive?
Well, I did pick what I thought were very confirmable things because Pattis told me he was the John, and he said you should use that for the Tom because that's absolutely confirmed.
Yeah.
To be fair, Pat did stitch up Dom there.
Yeah,
I did stitch up Dom.
and I've only had 3, and then the last one I was like, I was suspicious about this whole Sullivan thing. I don't mind dying, but I do think this is. I'm still not entirely sure about Sullivan because he could be being like, I don't mind dying, but actually it's convenient that I'm, not working. But Ken's role that he's picked is hard to prove. If I was a demon and that was a bluff, I'd go for it, and he's been very quiet. So I mean, kill me by all means if you really want to, but I think today we should execute. I don't even think we should. I personally think we should execute Ken, but maybe Sullivan would be a better shout. I don't know.
3 is the number.
I'll use my dead vote on this if we can't get enough.
No,
human
don't use
votes.
I think
I
save
don't
it for
use it.
Sullivan or someone else.
Yeah.
Don't use your death vote. Don't use your death vote.
Yeah,
don't.
I don't think it's.
I think it's Dom. I think Dom's the demon. No one's voting on this.
He might
I don't
be the
think he
demon,
is.
but, yeah, he might be the demon,
Socially,
but
I don't think he is.
I
There's
don't,
not enough.
I don't think he is either.
socially
Alright.
everyone reads not like the demon right now.
I think that if we've got a Tempest and an Adam Blampied, the Tempest knows that that probably I'm a sock, which is why I'm still alive, and that Dom has been poisoned, and has been passing that on to Adam Blampied every single night. Not the real Adam Blampied, he's here, but he's Brooke. It's confusing. But yes,
I am Brooke.
It's
I
very
feel
simple, guys.
tempted.
Keep up.
Oh, my
if
blood
Dom
sugar's
is
low.
good, Ken must be evil.
Final call.
Yeah, I nominate Ken.
John,
Yeah.
tell us why you have nominated Ken.
It can't be Brooke or Tempest because of Ben stuff. Socially, I don't think it's Sully or Dom. Ken, I can't read you. So I think by process of elimination, I know it's not me because I brought back Holly. And also I know my role and I can't be a switched role in any way. I think it has to be you, Ken. We've still got to solve the daddy issue as well, but I think
If people
Hope this is
genuinely
successful.
think I'm in the top 2 demon candidates, then I will happily be the first execution, and we can test Dom's thing. I know I'm not a demon, so I think there will be a kill in the night, which is Dom might just die tonight, and we're in a bit of a tricky spot. But yeah, I've picked a role which literally does nothing. I think if I was evil, I would pick something which actually would help try and push the twin situation one way or the other. But yeah, like you can do this, but it just is you're
other
killing a
thing
good
to
player
add-
on final 6.
Sorry, Ken. The other thing to add about Dom is that he did come to me early and claim the Tom, and
Okay.
he asked me who he should pick in terms of
Okay.
the truth statements, and I thought, let's do Sullivan and Sock Sullivan and Daddy Ben and Father Benjamin.
Yeah.
So like he
In that case-
liaised with me, and that made sense to me. at
That's
that
a demon
stage.
thing, though. That could be a demon getting.
I'm gonna run the vote, guys. 3 is the
Yeah,
number.
that's not socially. I
demon.
think Sully is most likely to be the evil one out of us 3, but I can't work out exactly how he could be the demon. But
Yeah.
I mean, like,
sign.
I'll put this on the block if We can put this on block and decide.
It's beatable. Yeah.
It's beatable.
I think you're good, Dom. To be honest.
Dom's going to confirm themselves tonight. They made it an objectively true statement.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Any other nominations?
Should we go to the presses then?
Go to the presses.
Could nominate Sully to see if we want to, but
Feel free.
I think this is a good
we haven't
kill.
discussed it that much, but we do need to discuss it a bit.
I don't know.
One.
Yeah.
Ken is executed and dies. Go the hell to sleep.
It's so hard when it's
Oh,
three.
Lord
so
above.
hard.
It's so tense.
For daddy!
So tense.
It's time for daddy.
Daddy.
So, this is interesting now because, and we should probably go and inform Dom of this because I imagine he's panicking because he probably doesn't know it. But his ability is that player gets their ability back. But it doesn't say anything about informing that player. So, Dom could choose Patters, who is Angela, and Patters could come to me and ask me a yes-no question, and I'll just answer it with whatever I feel like saying. It's irrelevant whether or not he's actually been given his ability back, so Dom can still make this bluff work. Welcome back to EvilCon 2023. We're getting towards the end of EvilCon now, but it is important that we have this. Do you know what? I can't be bothered to think of stuff. Your time's going. Go.
Yeah, it's fair. So I'm going to kill John.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about my true statement because I've clarified the rules on that and how it works. I'm going to say that I picked Patters because he will think that his power is back. He doesn't necessarily need to know that it isn't. What Ben says to him, I don't know, but there we go. But I think that's a safe bet.
Okay.
So I'm going to kill John, I think. Yeah?
John's the only provably good
That's
person
the
in
only
this
one.
town, I think.
Yeah. So
As well, you could. I think you're on the right track. I think you could say you weren't woken up and lean into the fact that you were Tempest poisoned.
Yeah.
And just see the chips fall where they may. Whatever happens, if you get on the block tomorrow, if we can tie it, we win.
And I have
Or
very
you cannot
publicly said
kill.
that I think Brooke is the daddy. So it might not be a bad thing if I
could-
get outed as the demon.
If you could also not kill, and then that places it on Ken.
Sullivan, who's getting sullied tonight.
You know what? I think I'm going to go for this is my backup of my backup plan, and I'm going to go for Lil Brooke, because I think the Tempest knows, and that's why I'm still alive.
Cool.
There we go.
Okay.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! If I sank it on a dead player now,
Yeah.
and then tomorrow, let's say they take the bait and they go for Brooke and they kill Brooke, and then it's Tempest, John.
Then presumably
Sullivan.
you would kill in the night and wake up with 3 living players, and that will be the final day.
Oh.
So honestly, whatever you do now, Dom, it makes tomorrow almost certainly the second to last day.
Whatever I do.
Yeah, if you kill no one, then they'll probably execute someone tomorrow. You'll kill at night, 3 alive. If you kill someone, they'll probably execute no one tomorrow. You kill at night, 3 alive.
Okay, let's kill John then.
Okay,
Let's kill
John.
John.
It is. Thank you.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You assemble in the town square to find, left drowned and twitching in a tiny river. It looks like this one died streaming. John.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So Ken wasn't the demon then. Okay.
No, I was not. I was wondering if they were going to sink a kill to simulate that, but
Yeah.
did not happen.
Definitely
Did not
can't
happen.
So that means... it's
Dom, did you get to
your turn.
wake up tonight?
I did.
And who did you
Who did you
choose?
pick?
I chose Patters.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Patterns, did you like to go test your power?
Yeah, Mr. Ben Burns. Could I borrow? a moment
Yeah,
of your time?
let's go to the potion shop. Hello, what can I do for you, Patters?
I would like to ask, if I can, as Angela, is Tempest the Father Benjamin?
Is Tempest the Father Benjamin?
Yes.
No, Tempest is not the Father Benjamin. Although,
Well,
I feel compelled to tell you that that it is possible that you don't have a power and you're just asking me a question and I'm just saying an answer arbitrarily. So keep that in mind.
Wait, so you wouldn't... Ben, do I have an ability?
Yeah, why not? Sure, yes.
Such an asshole. Hey, I've got some less than useful information. I'm going to preface this with what Ben told me, which was like, you might ask me a question, but I may just give you an arbitrary answer, even if you don't have an ability. So,
Dom, why did you pick Patters out of everyone, by the way?
He said, pick me. He said,
but
pick
there
me.
you are. I asked, is Tempest the Father Benjamin? I'll tell you why. If I got another yes, that would mean that I wasn't lied to that time, and therefore Tempest must be the Father Benjamin. I got a no, but I was told by Ben that I may just be told anything anyway.
Ben?
I then asked, do I have an ability? And he went, sure, why not?
I also have a question about the way that the Tom works. Is it a new instance of the ability? In the way
yes, it would be. Yeah.
So
would be
you could just lie again.
Can I just put?
By the way, the fact that it's different is useful, right?
Oh, you get the full ability back from day
Yeah.
Yeah.
zero.
Can I just put something out there real quickly for the Sully and Dom world? Because we do have to get the right one today. On the day where Adam was on the block, Adam was literally on the block and going to be killed, Sully went to nominate himself.
Yeah.
That is not something a demon does if somebody's already on the block.
Yeah,
If
maybe we
anything-
still get. So we have this conversation though.
Because we were never
Maybe
going to take
if
Adam
the-
off the block. So
If the
I don't
Father
know, it
Benjamin.
looked real close. There were a lot of people that wanted to take Adam off the block. Like 3 or 4 nominations happened to try and get Adam off the block.
Hang on.
Yeah, I agree with Holly. That is above and beyond.
I nominated Sullivan.
Yes, Dom
but
ended
Sullivan
up
went
actually.
to first. Yeah.
Sully said shall I nominate myself as a kind of posture, but he didn't actually nominate, and Dom actually did the nomination.
True, he didn't do the deal.
Yeah, Sully's been incredibly happy to die though, which from a
Yeah.
social
The whole
read,
time,
I think
yeah.
looks.
I
But
don't know.
equally-
I think he's playing well. He could just be an evil who's playing well. Like that's
Equally,
playing
Dom
into
has
the daddy
chosen
game.
an ability. Dom has chosen an ability that can be verified, or maybe not now, Ben.
that'd be a wild
but-
demon choice.
Yeah,
Like
I
a
just
demon
think Sully is more likely the demon.
I think Sully is more likely.
Sully, I married
God.
you. Please don't be the
I'm not.
demon.
I'm not the demon. I
What
wish-
went
I
on?
wish
What
I
went
was.
on in at that campfire?
We got married.
No.
Hey, hey
Got
Tempest.
married. It was really
Hey
nice.
Tempest.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Tempest. Who do you think
Yes.
we should kill?
I have no fucking clue. I don't know.
Brooke, who do you think
John,
we should go?
John doing that thing where it's like one gatekeeper will only say.
Yeah, one lies and one tells the truth. Don't
I think we
reveal
should
it. Dom.
kill
Second
Tempest.
question, Brooke, who would you kill?
Well, if you want to solve the daddy game, kill Tempest.
No, the demon
The
game.
demon.
Brooks.
So do demon first to win.
Brooke. Brooke, who would Tempest tell us to kill?
Yes, that's
Who would
That's yours in your head.
Who would
Tempest
Tempest?
tell us to kill, Brooke.
I genuinely don't know between the two of them. I genuinely do not know.
But if you were
based on
Tempest,
social
you
news.
would know.
If I was Tempest, I would know, which would mean that I would know who the demon is. So who has Tempest talked to? Tempest has.
Come on, Brooke, you can do it.
I think Tempest thinks it's.
Christ, this is painful.
Do you think it's?
Yeah, I don't.
I wish we had a single bit of info on the demon.
I think you should execute Brooke just to put her out of her misery.
Yeah, do it.
Can
I think Tempest thinks.
Can I run through a thing, or do we want to
Yeah.
do you want to keep shining this light into Brooks?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I think
Come on.
her pupils have entirely contracted.
Yeah.
Can I clarify
It's a simple
something?
riddle. School children do it.
I want this clarified before we get to final call for nominations. So we have to kill today, right?
Yeah,
Even
we have
though
to
it's
kill
4.
And it has to be the
The
demon.
Have
We
to
have to
kill
kill
the
the demon because that's the only way we'll have the free
Twins.
space to solve the twins.
No, because they were.
The
Yes,
daddies.
yes.
So we have
that's
to
right.
choose between Dom and Sully right now.
I'm gonna ghost vote on Sully.
I'll go with what Town go for.
Who do we think the other minion is in this whole grim? Who do we think the other minion is?
My gut says either Patters or Adam. They're two people who waded into the thing.
Patos, Adam, or Holly for me. But
My question is,
Holly's
why
a
is
niche
the
case.
innocent of the Dom or Sully not saying it's definitely the other one? They should know.
That
What's the
sort of
point?
goes without saying, doesn't it?
Because it's
Yeah,
pretty
whoever
obvious
speaks
that
first.
we
Will
both
that-
think
will that
it's the
help?
other one.
If
Yeah,
Sully-
it would
if
help.
But then
If
they
Sully-
don't know.
Oh no, it is
Alright,
Dom
John.
though.
All right, John, by that logic, it's me. I'm the demon.
Right, but you could say
Sullivan's the demon.
Imagine if Sullivan said, "You know what? Dom's taught me round. It might be me."
There is a world where there are
On
three
this
evils.
script.
Guys,
On
there
this
is a
script,
world
I
where
think that could
three
happen.
evils are alive. Dom is the demon, Sully is
That-
the minion.
Yeah.
I'm really
That's
worried.
a world. That's a
I'm
world,
really worried
yeah.
that that's the
In which
case.
case, Dom's the demon.
I think we definitely kill today. It's I'm
just wondering.
I'm not on board with this one.
I'm just wondering who the other evil was because most
I'm
people.
really
thought it
worried
was
that
Adam.
three
Okay,
evil
everyone.
left.
Let's yeah. So,
50-50
nominations
shot.
are open. 2 votes required today. And I
luck,
just want to
everyone.
say what I've really enjoyed about running this is that it seems to have dragged all of you back 2 years in time to that first ever game of Trouble Brewing where most of you had never played the game before and you were all just going off of social reads, and it's been a lot of fun to witness this again.
Yeah.
I've had a fucking
Also
blast
good.
playing this.
It's almost like there's no information. Well, in the spirit of the good old days, I nominate Sullivan because I hate him.
Alright, this is a 50-50 shot.
Anything
are we
to add
going
to this, Dom?
I'm good unless I'm lying, and Sullivan's evil unless he isn't.
Hold on,
But
I
no,
want some
I'm-
passion,
I'm-
Dom. Give me some passion.
I'm all right. I was the Tom. I've done what I can. I've been a bit suspicious of Sullivan throughout the game. I don't know. I got a weird read on him socially, and then my Tom info suggests something fishy's going on there with all that Sock Sullivan stuff. So that's what I say.
Okay, Sully.
Let the dice fall where they may. I'll be voting for this.
We probably need ghost votes.
Unsurprisingly,
I think we should get.
yeah, no. As I've said, for like the last 2 days, 2-3 days, I've been very happy to die because I'm pretty certain I'm a sock. I am pretty damn sure that I am a sock. I think it makes more sense than I am a human normal man, and I think I've been making people drunk. Luckily, relatively harmlessly, which has been pretty good. I didn't think that Dom was evil until today. But now I know that he is.
I'm not.
So please do not vote for me and vote for Dom because I'm about 90. Well, I know that he's the demon, so.
I was going to say, you know.
Someone's
I
really
know.
changed
Okay.
his tune on this wanting to die stuff.
2 is the number required.
Dom,
This guy's a
you should make 2 statements and then pick
Oh,
John in the
shit.
night.
Because
Because John can revive somebody. We'll know it worked.
Can I make a statement now?
Oh, Adam.
Absolutely.
I'm shocked
I'm
at
the
that.
Tom, and I am alive, and Sullivan is alive as of now. That counts, right?
All right.
Yeah, I suppose those are technically game-related statements.
Are true.
I nominate Dom.
Sullivan
What?
nominates Dom.
That's fair.
Tell us why.
I'm genuinely shocked that as many people went for me there as they did. Actually, I obviously know that Dom is the demon because it was between me and Dom, and I've been pretty damn consistent in terms of wanting to die for a long time. The demon can be playing with death a lot, but I think that's generally it's very risky to keep on going down that track of kill me, kill me, kill me, which I kind of did for a long time. Dom's your demon. Vote for him, or we're going to lose the game. That's the long and the short bit.
Okay, so Dom, do you want to defend yourself, or are you going to
Sure.
have Ghost Lawyer represent you?
Ghost lawyer represent me? No, that's not possible because I'm not dead. So we'll see how this goes.
Wait, he doesn't
maybe
represent dead people.
Ghost lawyers
Yeah.
only
He's
represent
dead.
No, but
ghosts.
I am.
This is a
I am
new
He is
Ghost
dead.
Lawyer canon of
Dead.
Ghost
By a
Lawyer.
radioactive lawyer.
I
Ghost
have to
Lawyer
die.
fans.
The song says it's Dominic Allen was a regular ghost.
Yeah,
I'm
he's,
not even a
he's,
ghost yet.
He has
he's
to
a
be
character
dead
the way
before
Adam
he's dead.
Blampied's a character.
No, this all tracks.
Right, this is a prequel.
Right.
I
think
get
it's
it. Okay,
Dom.
right. So Dom, go for it.
So,
Prequel.
I think
lawyer.
Sullivan's played a dangerous but a good social game. Because he says he's been asking to die the whole time, but he never put his money where his mouth is. He let me do that, and he is still alive. So it obviously wasn't that big a risk. There's I've been very consistent about my role and my information. If you believe me and you believe my information, then it does cast a fair bit of shade on Sullivan, which, if he's a demon, makes a whole lot of sense. So he'd be lying the whole time. So yeah, that's all I've got, really.
Here we go then. We have 4 on Sullivan, 5 if you want to lift.
Pure 50-50. Let's do it.
Damn it.
I want to see what Brooke does.
Don't vote for
in
this
mind.
if any of the twins have
Don't
voted.
vote.
Daddy
No,
Ben
I
was
Well, there we
voting.
go.
I think it's
Evil
okay.
is,
All right, I think
evil
we're
is
good.
probably
I think we're
won
good.
now. There you
I think we're
go.
fine.
No, you're not. You've lost.
Two's not enough.
Unless you're evil.
I think it's dumb.
Okay.
I think it's absolutely dumb. But notice which of the Bens voted for which person. That's all I'm gonna say.
I didn't
No
vote
one
for
voted.
anyone the whole game because I
Yeah,
knew
you-
nothing.
Yeah, I think Brooke
Yeah, it's
voting.
up for you.
Brooke voting for Dom makes Dom look more innocent. I think.
Yeah, but
We'll see if anyone dies in the night.
we could lose right now. I'm
Final
pretty.
call.
I'm very much expecting we could just lose right now. So
I do.
Fine.
Socially, I think it's Dom, but
4.
fuck.
yeah,
Shit.
it's really tough.
3.
They're both socially really
2.
tough to read. We should have killed me.
1.
We should have killed both of them.
Sullivan is executed and dies.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck.
And that guarantees the end of the game. Congratulations go to our evil team of Dom, Adam, and Brooke.
Adam.
Fucking idiots.
the three
You
of
bunch
you.
of fucking morons.
It was such a horrible situation for a while there. I was so scared. If I was out of Blampied, I'd have Blampied it up.
You
But
were blaming me.
Luckily, I was out of Blampied and I fucking nailed it. I fucking nailed it right at the end there. I really hit a home run. No thanks to my useless evil team. The worst conference call I've ever had. Terrible. Horrible. Yeah.
Well done, evil team.
I had no idea. Not a clue.
I just want to say,
Three.
I just want to
can't
express how sorry I am to Tempest.
Yeah.
Because it seems like every time he's in one of these games, he just either his minion convinces him that he's really a lunatic, or he pulls the most powerful townsfolk ever, Father Benjamin.
Which does
Who just
Sat
creates
here
problems.
for 4 fucking hours doing nothing.
So sorry.
Tempest, I give you some very powerful information
Okay.
on day 1.
So, let's go through the characters. Tempest was Father Benjamin and Brooke was Daddy Ben, as I'm sure you're all aware. Patters was Angela, who on day 1 had been made drunk by Sock Sullivan. So I lied to him on that day. On day 2, he was sober, so he got sober and correct information. Then he died and gained no more Angela information for the rest of the game, despite potentially believing he may have done. Holly was our Pete, who on day 1 was told one of your living neighbours is evil, which was the correct statement. That, of course, was Brooke, and then a bunch of incorrect statements. Day 2, what did I give you, Holly?
Day 2, you gave me both your living neighbours are evil, the Sentinel isn't in play, and at least one of your neighbours is healthy.
So at least one of your neighbours was sober and healthy. The Sentinel had been used, and John was your living neighbour at the time, and he was good, who resurrected you in the night as the Dan. Holly, your third day of information was 3 correct statements, because you had been made drunk by Sock Puppet Sullivan. Ken was our Ollie, who began the game guaranteeing that his neighbours were sober and healthy, but Adam the Tempest picked him in the night to make him perma-poisoned. However, Ollie was constantly flicking back and forth between actually working and not working, because on night 2, I believe it was, Sullivan chose Adam, thus drunking the Tempest, giving Ken his ability back, and then he became sober, and then you killed him, so Ken had his ability back for a bit, and then Ken died, so it went away. So I think it was literally flick on and off for the entire game. Sullivan was our sock puppet, who was added in by the Sentinel. Dom was our Adam Blampied, who meant that every night the evil players got to have 60 seconds of private chat in a cottage.
Oh my
which
god,
was
that's so
interesting.
powerful.
Yeah, it was very interesting. And that evil team was joined by Mara from night 2 onwards, because Mara was the Lorry and
Lorry
died
won a
without
game.
nominating an evil player. Yeah. So Lorry finally won a game in absentia because Mara turned evil. And that was...
Holy shit.
If you're Sullivan,
You did
who
not
am
nominate
I?
an evil player before you die.
I didn't nominate anybody.
Recruited
Oh,
straight
Lord.
off.
Oh wow, that's a very powerful.
This
evil
script is a
team.
strong and stable genius.
And to be fair, we had such a strong arsenal of stuff, and we were struggling in the mid game. I was really worried we were going to fuck
we
it.
were still
So-
worried.
I
Yeah.
think
I
where
do.
time
This
Well,
was
you
so
done.
clearly believed as good that we couldn't rely on a daddy game at
Yeah.
all.
Oh.
I think where
Holly, you nominated Dom on the first date.
Yeah, I knew it was.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I knew it was
And no
Dom.
one voted for it.
I think evil because they killed me instead of killing both Sully and Dom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That drove me
hard.
crazy.
Oh,
That
sorry
drove me
guys,
crazy.
that was my nomination.
Have you trusted me for the whole game?
I was like, in what world? In what world is Ken in our top 2? When you said that, Ken, of like, in what world am I with your top 2? I was like, we've got to kill Sully or Dom because it's one of the two of them, and it's probably Dom. Why aren't
Just
we
the-
killing?
I
Just
was
from
getting
so-
I was getting a very sus vibe from Ken, and I was telling everybody that I was getting a very sus vibe from.
Honestly, I just went down to like social reads on this one because the script was so complicated. And
Yeah.
There's nothing more annoying than people going, "Oh, that thing of not wanting to die must mean that you definitely are the demon."
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck you, you fucking
Yeah.
idiot. Have you ever heard of Occam and his razor? Ever heard of it?
That's it for this deeply self-referential episode of No Rolls Barred Plays Blood on the Clock Tower. Remain on Bard.
Remain on blue.
the main old bar.
Very nice.
Yeah.